but I'm very good at imagining a life of freedom, so long as it's behind glass. My parents had a prices in pocket, but I took
What's up, pups? How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see everybody. What's up, Christopher? What's going on? Wow. What's up, Sasha K? How you doing? Luna C Point, good to see you. What's up, Scott Cutting? Grumpy. What's up, CB Do? Rapid Unbox, good to see you. Andrew, what's up, David? Nice to meet you. Oh, good to see you again, actually. We real billionaire boys. Supermodels of Monaco want to rub me because of my hex bag. Alpha Hover, how you doing? What's up, Andrew? Yeah, we can talk about that. We're going to have him back. He's going to come on the show. Maybe tonight. I don't know. What's up, Gray? What's up, Sagamore? CB Do, how you doing? Oh yeah, it's a UFO stream. What's up? Amtfer, nice to see you. What's up, Fergal? Howdy from Ireland. How are things over there in Ireland? We got a big Irish scene over here, actually. Wenpeg, 2 more weeks. Allison, how you doing? What's up, Brody? What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's do it, let's do it. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work going on here. Yeah, we do. Pups, let me know how the sound is. I got a little bit of a new setup again. I know I say that all the time, but I got rid of one company. I got another one. So everything's really different tonight, actually. I know you can't tell, but everything happening in the background is completely different. Because as you guys know, we had some streams crash. So when I did the last conversations on Chain with Stefan Burns, we did that deep dive with astrology and sun charts and all that. I did some changes, and then I did some more changes for tonight, like a lot of changes, like fundamental stuff here. So let me know how it sounds, if there's any issues or something. This is like my first test run on everything. But I got bandwidth back, which is cool, so I can have the rain going again. Yeah, I got rain going again. I'm not sending to Twitch right now, but it's okay. I'm going to test it just tonight with X and YouTube. And if nothing goes wrong, I'll add Twitch. But so far, so good. I think I'm using less bandwidth. It seems to be running smoother. Sounds good? Okay, great. Great. If there's anything weird, let me know, because this is really brand new. I switched companies. I got a brand new company. I fired the last company. They're fired. That shit crashed one too many times. And it's a lot of work to get it going again. So let's get into it. We had a lot to cover, man. There's a lot going on. Probably got a lot of surprises. In the meantime, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, it'll be really good for your health. Actually, we're going to cover some news. We're going to talk about what's happening tomorrow with the crypto summit, which is kind of a really big deal, but the price action doesn't seem to care right now. But there are some other things working in our favor right now. We're going to look at the Dixie. We're going to look at the USDT dominance. And we're just going to look at the charts. We're just going to look at them. I can't commit to anything tonight anyway, because everything could change the second Donald Trump opens his mouth tomorrow. Maybe for the good, maybe for the bad. We don't know yet. So we're going to look at it. And there's a Pulse conference going on. So send out your good vibes. So I wish everybody good luck. They're out there meeting each other and spreading the good word. So if there's a live feed tonight, let me know. By the way, at the Pulse conference, I'll throw it up on the screen and we can watch some of it live. That'd be kind of cool, right? And we can chat back with everybody if there's a chat going. Oh, I got to turn on the thing. That's right. I got everything brand new here. So I think I hit this button. There you go. Oh, that looks, there we go. That looks familiar. What's this button do? I don't really need that button. Oh, it gets rid of the wall. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's probably good. Looking good. I think sounds good to me too. What's poppin'? What's up, Digital Donkey? Coach, what's happening, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the news. Coach is here tonight. I'll put a link out in a little bit. You want to join the stream? Like I said, this is going to be my first test. So I think it'll be able to handle it because everything seems smoother right now. So I can probably get people on. All right, let's do this. Where are we at? It's not about the finish line. It's about knowing and doing what you need to do to reach the finish line, pups. That's right. You got to play the game the right way. Oh, you're in Vegas. Bro, are you guys, let me know if you guys are streaming too, because we'll be going for a couple hours and we can bring up whatever stream you guys kick on and then we can chat back with you guys. What's up, William? That would be completely rad, you know. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, let me turn this on. Zoom, let's do this. Coach, I put the link in the Telegram. So if you have a chance, stop by, cool. If not, it's no big deal. I understand you guys are super busy too. But let's get into it. Guys, so what I found out was pretty much if you invested, this is from Milk Road Daily, if you invested $10,000 in ETH in June of 2023, you'd have $11,500 right now. If you invested $10,000 in eggs in June of 2023, you would now have $80,000. So apparently eggs was the play. We should have been in eggs. It would have been the safest play. We would have been well fed. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, I like this new setup. It's working smooth. Nothing's glitching yet. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I got it working. I'm liking it. It seems so smooth. One sec. Turn that on. Okay. Good stuff. Pups, another reminder. You guys remember, it didn't matter what eggs you bought. If you invested 10K in eggs, whether that was organic, free range, or just regular genetically modified, you were up 8x on your investment. You still outperformed Ethereum, that's for sure. All right. Now, just a reminder, you guys remember, I was dating a supermodel out here, and I broke up with her because she kept eating at McDonald's, and I warned her, and I'm warning you guys too. So I found this really cool video. You guys got to check it out. All right. The guy puts McDonald's French fries under a microscope. All right. That's it, and that's all. That's the whole video. So watch this. Just a reminder: watch what you put in your mouth. That is a French fry. It looks good. That doesn't look good to me, Yo Mackie. I don't know about that. That's disgusting. This is horrific. Oh, that one's moving. Great. Does it move after the deep fryer? Great. That's awful. Don't eat that stuff. Don't eat that stuff, man. This stuff's bad. All right, this is funny. This is, I know what everyone's feeling right now, a little bit of malaise, a little bit of depression. Well, we got the cure. Pharmaceutical companies have already figured out what the cure is for us in crypto, all right?
You wouldn't know it, but a few months ago, anxiety and depression were ruining my life.
I'm feeling
I
it.
was struggling at work. Hey, you need something, bud? I was struggling as a father.
Casey, what's up?
Come on, Andrew, you can't be bad at school and sports. And struggling as a husband.
I'm so upset because my mom's doctor thinks that we should move her into an assisted living place.
That's awesome. I was at a real low point. That's when I talked to my doctor about a couple of beers. A couple of beers is a revolutionary medicine that treats anxiety and depression fast. And within minutes of taking it, I'm back to my old self. Andrew! I love you, buddy. You're the best in the whole world. And my confidence is through the roof. What are you guys laughing at? How stupid you are? No. Jay, you look freaking hot, man. You been doing like Pilates?
Excuse me?
Whoa, sorry. I'm just having a tough time adjusting to my new
Mic is
medication.
low, sound is high. All right.
The way it works is simple. A couple of beers quickly turns a cloudy, rainy day
I got it.
into a sunny
Thank you.
one. It's that easy.
It was down.
Now I'm the me I want to be.
Good stuff.
And I'm not the only one who's noticed the change.
Cheryl's making me feel so bad for skipping her birthday trip, but it's like...
Hey. She's just jealous because you're so beautiful. A couple of beers is a clinically proven treatment for conditions like boredom, depression, winter, museum, hangovers, affair, and moderate to severe.
What happened?
Severe Italian wife. It's the change.
Cheryl's...
Okay, hang on one second. I hope you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Uh-oh. I lost sound. Shit. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check. You guys can hear me, but you can't hear the screen, right? You can hear me clearly, but not the screen. Can you hear the screen? Or did the screen vanish? Ooh. Can't hear the video. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. Let's play this. I can hear colors. I just can't hear. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me fix this. Like I said, it's kind of a... Oh, no. What happened? Okay, let me just follow through with this. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Shit. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Mic is good. Where's okay. That's audio. Check, check, check. Okay. I can't hear the screen anymore either. The screen just vanished. I know you guys can hear it now through my mic, probably. Can you guys hear everything now? Check, check. I can hear myself, but I can't hear the screen. Can you guys hear the screen? Okay, you can hear music now. Okay, so now here's the thing. I can hear myself. I can't hear what's playing on the computer anymore, though. So, all right. Okay, but I can't monitor it, so that's fine. So just tell me if the music's too loud, because I can't hear the music for some reason. So, yeah, there's that. There's no what? Music and mic. No, you don't have screen? No screen? You're kidding me. Come on. Music is loud. Yeah, okay. That was just a test track. Okay, good. So you have audio. All right, that's fine. I can't hear what's playing, which is so weird. I only hear the mic, and I can't hear what you guys are hearing. This is so strange.
Fair. In moderate to severe Italian wife. And if you miss a dose a couple
It's way
of
too
beers,
loud?
don't
Oh,
worry.
shit.
You won't. Brother, you will
This is gonna
never
become
miss
a
a
problem.
dose. It's kind of thing the only thing you really remember after a while is
What-
to take it.
What about
The
now?
most common side effect of a couple of beers is drowsiness. So you may want to ask your doctor about a little bump. The way a little bump works is simple.
Okay, we'll go with this.
Drowsiness of a couple beers sets in. You simply take a little bump and let the medication do its thing. Come on, back behind that. Keep my kid out of swing. So if you're ready to get your life back,
All right, great. We'll go with this. Probably hear a little background music. All right. Well, we got work to do. It's all right. Let's keep going. I got to get the tweaks out of this. Oh, you guys are going to be able to hear this stuff. I got so much cool stuff to show you. Damn it. Let me see if I can try something else here. Check. Come on, buddy. Scott. I told you guys I completely got a whole new... Now, I got rid of all the old problems. Now I have a brand new problem. It's great. My old problems are gone. They're all cured. Now I got brand new problems. All right, well, we can still do the news. So, President Lukashenko calls to begin mining cryptocurrency. He says, if it's profitable for us to do it, let's do it. We have extra electricity, let them make this cryptocurrency and so on. Amazing. Amazing.
Ну, может быть, нам самим это делать. Что ж мы привлекаем каких-то инвесторов, продаем им или...
No problem. So my only concern about this is, in some ways, I see these guys as like the late adopters. I mean, which is never a good sign in general. It's really interesting, actually. I mean, this is very fascinating that Lukashenko wants to go into Bitcoin mining. He didn't want to do it last year. No one wanted to do it when the price was down. No one wanted to do it in 2020. Things were cheap. Now that inflation's up, electricity, everybody wants to do it. It's kind of surreal. It's on another level. It's kind of nutty, actually. But you know what? It's good for their people. I've been to Belarus. Very smart people, very nice, very friendly, and they can certainly develop a whole economy around cryptocurrency. So good for them. Maybe it'll be really great for them. All right. What happened here with the gentleman who was elected in Romania? Europe's top rights court backs Romanian election annulment. All right, a sham ruling to protect the establishment. So they didn't like that Romania had elected their own democratically elected leader. So the EU annulled the election. It's just ridiculous. So sometimes we think that, the fascists or the bad guys are over there, but sometimes they're actually right here where we are, right? And this is really interesting because I know a lot of people wanted to talk about where to move to, where you live. Now, I did visit Romania before I made my decision, and there were a number of factors why I decided not to choose Romania. And it's interesting now seeing that, I guess the Tate brothers famously were living there, and they left as well. There were only 4 countries that were on my list for Europe, and those were, and we have Wolf's Pub, by the way, you guys know, or Passport Pub. You guys can see it at the top of the screen if you guys want to chat more about this. But I had chosen my short list because I wanted to be in Europe was Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, and Hungary. That's it. That is it. It's a hard list. There was no exceptions to that list. And then in terms of the Balkans, it was literally Montenegro. And then Serbia and Montenegro. And that's it. There are some other options, but they're kind of smaller. Like you could go to like Bosnia or Albania or something like that. But they have their own issues too. So if I wasn't going to be in Europe and I went south or wanted to completely be out of the EU, I was going to choose Serbia or Montenegro. And then as far as Europe goes, it was Poland, Slovakia, Czech, and Hungary. And that's it. There was nobody else was on the fence. It's interesting now where I've chosen has been working out really well. And now seeing this thing happen with Romania, I see how, it was, I'm glad I didn't choose it. I did notice a lot of rule followers there that I didn't notice here or in Poland or what I'd heard from Hungary. Like I want to be somewhere with a lot of rebellious people. I like that attitude. I don't like rule followers too much. Yeah, that's why I like Richard Hart. So this is kind of scary to see them annul an election in Romania that the people wanted. It's really surreal. Ink is still the play. What's up, pups? What's going on, Steady Pup? How you doing? I saw that Tam Tam. What's up, Tam Tam? CBDoo, nice to see you. Yeah, Bitcoin is trash. Red Bull Vodka, how you doing? Johnny Chaos, what's happening? Yeah, you should come on the stream, buddy. Come on the stream. I think if some of you guys aren't in Vegas, or even if you are in Vegas, jump on the stream, or let me know if you guys already have a stream going somewhere, and we'll throw it on the screen, and we can kind of join it and chat with you guys while you guys are in Vegas over there. That'd be cool. Incentive, looking good. This is cool. This was made by Pulse Dragon. He actually made some other stuff too. I'll show you guys in a little bit here. We'll go check it out. Now, this is really quick, and then we're going to jump into the summit. But what happened here is SBF did an interview with Tucker Carlson. Now, it's about an hour long. I'm just going to play about 2 minutes of it. You guys can kind of check out his vibe, what's going on with him. Fuck. You can't hear. Okay, here's what I got to do. I got to switch it to this button here, but I won't be able to hear what you hear. So let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough.
So, like, have you made friends there? Are you hanging with Diddy? I think he's in there with you.
He is. And I don't know. You know, he's been kind. I've made some friends. It's a weird environment. You know, it's sort of a combination of a few other high-profile cases and then a lot of, you know, ex-gangsters or sort of, you know, alleged ex-gangsters.
Yeah. Definitely alleged. So what's Diddy like?
You know, obviously I've only seen one piece of him, which
sure
is,
the mic still works, though.
Diddy in prison. And, you know, he's been kind to people in the unit. He's been kind to me.
Yeah. So now I'm going to turn off the audio and switch it back to me. So I think that he is a disaster. And it's funny now looking back without being propped up with all the institutions that were propping him up. It was obviously an inside job, right? He was working with the SEC to destroy everything good. They obviously knew he was a scam artist and they propped him up, right? And it's funny now looking back and seeing this footage and realizing how much of a nothing burger he was. He's not, you know, sure, he's smart in enough ways to help pull off a scam, but he's really not, yeah, they used him, and I guess he used them, or whichever way you want to do it. But yeah, you know, SBF's uncle was kind of him. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose music, buddy. I can't. It's kind of one or the other tonight. I don't know what happened with the sound. He has only seen one piece of him, I bet. Oh, I can go back to that other setting I had, which is that setting sounds best. If you guys like this setting. You can hear a little bit of music. All right. Yeah. So I'm actually not even going to listen to the whole 40 minutes of it. I actually don't really care that much about what he has to say. So this is a lady talking about the thing tomorrow. So I'm going to switch the audio for you guys.
About crypto right now. Tomorrow night, President Donald Trump is hosting a crypto summit. So no type of crypto summit has ever happened before. He's invited key industry players in the crypto space to the White House to discuss crypto. So CZ's been invited. He's the founder of Binance, which is arguably the biggest exchange in the world, if not the biggest. Also, he's arguably the most powerful man in crypto. Brian Armstrong's been invited, the founder of Coinbase, everyone knows Coinbase, and Vitalik Buterin as well. He's the founder of Ethereum, the second largest crypto in the entire world, along with many other key players in the space. They've all been invited to the White House. Can you just imagine the deals that are going to be made, the partnerships that are going to be made, the education that the Trump administration is going to get about crypto in terms of navigating the way through this, how to go forward? Can you imagine being a fly on the wall? This is so bullish. People here are screaming that the market is over, but you have the President of the United States hosting a crypto summit at the White House. I am so excited. This is basically going to set the tone for the next leg of this bull run for the rest of 2025. I'm buying up, and if you're not, you are missing out. This is going...
I'm sorry, what did she say? So, you know, it's interesting. A lot of people are really excited. It is a very cool watershed moment. A lot of people are very excited about it. But at the same time, the prices aren't working. But what is interesting about this is where the prices are line up with the market cycle lows. And for you guys that have been following me, you've been seeing it on my chart. I did draw a downturn right at this point we're in right now. So it does line up really well. So it is definitely tough to read where we could be heading on this one. Trump to announce zero capital gains tax on U.S. crypto held over 1 year at Friday's crypto summit. So this is the anticipation. This is kind of the big news of it, okay? And the thing is, the price isn't really reflecting this sentiment right now, right? But this is what we're all kind of like, you know, we're fingers crossed for right now. All right, now, this is a full list of confirmed attendees for the crypto summit tomorrow, all right? Get a little bit of music in there. So obviously, let's see. I'll name some: Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple, Michael Saylor, of course, Paolo Ardoino of Tether, Kyle Samani of Sol, Kathy Wood, Charles Hoskinson. I thought he was not confirmed. All right, Anatoly Yakovenko, Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum. Anatoly is with Solana. Ando, Nat Eliason. Andreessen Horowitz, Mark Andreessen is going to be there. Paul Atkins, the SEC chair, of course. Brian Armstrong of Coinbase, and Chengpeng Zhao, CZ of Binance. So this is pretty cool. And I believe Richard Hart is going to make a surprise appearance there. Sell the news? Yeah, maybe. Definitely never trusted him. Definitely knew the second that I saw that guy talking, like, this guy's not to be trusted. Miss Layla, adorable but curious. Johnny, I agree with you 100%. One of the she's no idea what she's talking about most of the time, but that's okay. we let her get away. Women get away with these things. All right, so this is kind of cool. So these are the major categories to keep on your radar for the White House Crypto Summit this Friday. This is from Miles Ducher. Shout out to Miles. ETF contenders, tokens made in the USA, and tokens mentioned by Trump, projects attending the summit. So right now, what's really cool is the ones that are mentioned by Trump. We know on Sunday he famously tweeted XRP, ADA, and Solana, and then ETH and BTC. So those are mentioned by him. Okay, all of those 5 also have ETF applications in the works. All right. And what's interesting is that, well, they're all going to the White House. Wait, was Vitalik going to the White House? Yeah, Vitalik's going too. So they're all going to the White House, right? Except Satoshi. And only Sol, XRP, and ADA are made in the USA. All right. Which is interesting. There are ETF applications for Trump and Melania token. I didn't know that. And DOT, come on. Yeah, we got to get on this list. Travis had a scheduling issue, but congrats to those attending the summits. Oh, okay. The sound is going out. What sound? The music or the microphone, Jonathan? And is everybody else having the same problem? Maybe I just go silent stream with mic only. Is it what's going in and out? The mic or the music? Check 1 2 check. Check check check. Check check check. Sounds good. Everyone else is saying it's fine, buddy. Check your computer. I'm playing the music externally, so I'm using external speakers. So, okay, good. You guys are fine. We don't need that much sound. So if you get a little music, a little background, it's all good. A little rain playing in there and everything. Great. That's what matters. If the mic has been working according to what I'm seeing. It's just my system audio just went out for some reason. So I don't know. All right. So this is kind of really interesting, right? And then President Trump has bought $10 million of Bitcoin and $10 million of ETH one day before the White House Crypto Summit. He definitely knows something. Okay. I don't agree with that part. Ash Crypto, thank you for putting that up. Everybody saw that news, that 10 million World Liberty Finance. It wasn't Trump, but the company that they have, which is World Liberty Fi. Now, they bought $10 million worth of Bitcoin and $10 million of ETH. Okay, that's great. They probably did. I'm not disputing that at all, okay? But it really doesn't matter to me. I don't look at these things when I'm entering and exiting positions or coming up with a thesis, my investment thesis. You know why? Because they have 50 hands, okay? They can long Bitcoin and ETH for 20 million worth on one hand, and on another hand, they can short it $50 million worth. Or they can just short the equal amount, whatever. The point is, it doesn't mean anything because you don't know where their other hands are, okay? And you don't know how much they're actually shorting it. They could be shorting it net, something, or they could just be doing the equal amount of a short somewhere else. You got to remember that. That's why I don't have this. You never hear me talking about who said this and who said that and what happened on chain there and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't add up to anything for me. It's just a vector of attack for you to be manipulated. That's all it is. All right. I'm looking at the charts and I'm looking for key indicators and I'm making decisions. All right. Maybe my headphones. Yeah, it's probably headphones. Johnny Cass, I don't exactly know we want to be on the list. It gives future administrations jurisdiction. Johnny, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. I think it's kind of good that we're just neutral and free right now and kind of doing our own thing. I actually like that. Let's grow on our own, just untethered, right? That's the way to do it. Nobody affecting our growth right now. It's not a thing to call decentralized systems American made. Crypto are not companies with physical locations. That's true. That's true. I guess they're just talking about the founders, I suppose. Point is, yeah. Pup, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Let me see what's going on over here. Yeah, just smash that like button. Smash it. I know some of you guys are driving. Some of you guys don't have access. Some of you guys are in Vegas. You got a drink in one hand and, a set of cards in the other hand. I get it. But the rest of you guys can smash the like button. Clintrons, what's up, man? What's up? Clintrons, how's it going? PulseX is the way to go. OV8G will be found. Lunacy Point is a good quote. Yeah, where does the blockchain live exactly? Christopher says, please shut down the Federal Reserve and the banking systems without harming. Remember, CBDO agreed. We're all above that. Superior code, superior chain. 100%. We have to create a new system before we shut down a new system. We have to have everything up and running without a key creating world bullshit. Oddly, the American-made crypto thing became a thing after losing jurisdiction plea. Interesting. Yeah, it has kind of been kind of chaotic since Trump's kind of been doing it. But you know what I mean? I think it's probably better off than we were before. Wolf, you like Atropa over PTGC? I held both or hold both, and I feel that if I was entering a position now, Atropa's maybe down right now, so I look at things like that, versus I mean, PTGC's having a pretty big pullback right now too, so maybe they're kind of in a fair situation right now. But they're both good, But I am a big Atropa fan. I would say when I came to the chain, Atropa was one of the big things that really caught my attention, and then of course, making my way to pDAI through Atropa and all that stuff. So, but no, it's tough. I think you got to look at price action as well, and yeah, what's going on with that? That's a big part of it, right? So sometimes I look at things, especially if you're going into the bull market, I'll think of things like, he looks like he lives in Vegas, actually, almost. I feel like that parking lot looks like something, or like Arizona. Where is he at? The guy's a trip. I don't know where he is, actually. You hold both. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where if something's down, it's a good deal and it's a good discount, and I think it has a lot of legs to run. That's where I'll position myself. I rarely get attached to things. I mean, I'm attached to a few Richard Hart things, of course, but outside that, I don't get too attached. I do like my Atropa, though. I do like my Atropa, Christopher says, what do you say? He says, trying to get you to read between the lines. Something about the Kaaba says some kind of Saturnial thing, a black heart and a key. We will not allow the banks to crash until we set up the new ones. I don't mind speaking plainly because I'm blocking this from everybody. Oh, I agree with you 100%. They're not going to crash this until they've set up the new thing to bring something else on. Christopher says, speak freely for a period of time, but remember, do it in the third dimension. We won't let the banks crash. We're readjusting a worldwide system. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. I think I agree with you there. Pups, I gotta plan a trip to a beach soon. Yeah. Okay, let's get in the charts. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, really quick, I want to give a shout out to a guy by the name of Pulse Ninja. Hang on one second. Pulse Dragon. His name is Pulse Dragon on X. That's what it is. It's Pulse Dragon. He made this really cool AI or something. I don't know what he did. It's really cool, though. Check this out. No, watch this one. It's like the full. So Pulse Dragon, thanks so much. I think that's very freaking cool. You even got my taste in cars. I like vintage muscle cars, man. I'm really grateful you didn't put a Lambo in there. I love it. That's my kind of car. That's exactly the car I want too. So thanks a lot, brother. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. It's very cool. And I have another video somebody made for the channel as well. I'm going to play that in just a few. As soon as you guys smash the like button. Let's come over here. Let's go check out this. That's not the chart button. Okay. Did he include the 8-pack? 8-pack? Sheep. What's happening, man? What is the 8-pack? Is that part of the car or something? Or what did I miss? Come on, pups. Smash that like button. Just smash it really quick. Hell, abs, brother. Did he include the 8-pack? Oh, in the photo. No, we didn't get an 8-pack. I probably got 4 left right now. I've just been sitting in this chair for months and months. I'm like down to maybe 2 or 4. Might be able to get it back to 6. All right. So as you guys know, many weeks ago, we were back here on Friday the 21st or Thursday. I was streaming and I drew this. I said we were going to break down here. Okay. It's live on stream, so I can't make this up. You guys can obviously go fact check it, but we were right here. We had bounced and we came up and I said, we're going to come around and we're going to probably break this trend line here. And then we're going to break this support, but we're not going to go much. We're probably going to reverse somewhere odd and break back up and get support on this trend line and possibly make our move to the upside. Now, as you see what happened, We broke exactly where I predicted. I mean, look, I haven't moved this white line. You guys can go look at the old video from, I think it was Friday, February 21st. You guys can go look. I didn't touch this white line. This is exactly what I drew live for you guys. So we broke down exactly there, and we did break that trend line. But we certainly went lower than I expected the market makers to take things, all right? And so I said we'd go sideways and we'd come up. And it's so funny because we came up exactly where I drew, where we'd start making our way back up. Like that's just ridiculous. So I said we'd reverse and then we'd come up, and we came up. Now what happened was, and then we turned around, but we've continued to kind of go down. But look how it's still kind of tracking almost exactly what I drew. We'd come up, we came down, we came up again. But now I expect us to take off. So I'm still hopeful. This is my bullish count, okay? And I'm still sticking to it. If we go bullish, this is what I expect to happen. Now, obviously, we're down here. But for a prediction I did on Friday, February 21st, I'm still very proud of it. This is still not too far off. This is not too shabby, as they say, right? So if we get a Trump pump, I guess we continue and we make our way up. And I think it's going to be quite an impulsive move. So that's why I'm drawing it this way, right? Because that's just how I think. If we do move this Friday, tomorrow, I think it's going to be quite an impulsive move. So it's going to be something like pretty fast out the gate. But very similar to what Bitcoin has done before whenever it's left these places of consolidation. Okay, it's not like it hasn't done it before. It's been doing it this whole cycle. Okay, it comes into a range, it goes sideways, it gives us the cycle low, as you see here. Bam, you get your cycle low, you come up, retest, and it moves very quick to the upside. And I think this one, if we do move to the upside and we get bullish here tomorrow, it's going to be a pretty quick move and pretty volatile. Like we are going to fire off to the upside. All right. And I would say a top could be like 125, 130. I mean, I'm just using a trend lines that I've drawn months ago. Nothing special about this. I'm not trying to overthink it. I'm not running, I'm just literally thinking, where these because these trend lines I've been drawing have been holding up like champs. All right. All of them, even where we broke down right here, this trend line I drew months ago is holding up. So I'm just trusting the trend lines right now. So 125, 130 if we get up here. Now, here's the thing, though. We could break down. I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe they just talk about chit-chat with each other to establish some relationships and some good vibes, but nothing's said really. In that case, maybe we would just continue the trend, which at this point is now to the downside, which is bearish, right? We are underneath the 50. We are underneath the 21. Well, we've wicked above. No. We are underneath. I remember on the daily. Yeah. We're underneath everything. We're underneath 100, the 21, 50, so we're technically in a bearish position, a bearish stance. All right. And I really, at this point, it's hard to say what they're going to do because, it's been extraordinarily volatile. I mean, this has been crazy. All right. This is nuts. Now, this is nice looking. I like what I'm seeing here. All right. We do have quite a bit of falling volume here. But it is what it is at this point. I mean, we're getting them to meet and talk about crypto in the Congress or Senate or whatever that is. Will it hit? Yeah, smash those like buttons. What's going on with the likes? I got people in chat complaining about the likes. That's Mastatsiko. What's up, man? Thanks. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. We're sharing too much alpha already. I mean, let me see here. What was this? If you just look at it from a cycle and you zoom out and you look back, if you zoom all the way back out to November of 2022, we're still in this channel moving up. Nothing's broken on Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks beautiful. All right. Bitcoin's looking gorgeous. You know, it's doing what it's done every time before. We come up, you go sideways, you print a cycle low, and you make the next impulsive way. You come up, you go sideways, you make your cycle low, and you move up. And you come up, you go sideways, you make your cycle low, and we come up this and go. So nothing's broken here technically, right? This would be the place where we would begin our move up again, just like we've done since 2022. The problem is there's such an enormous orgy of bullish news, right? You've heard that, right? Anybody study criminology? When you have an orgy of evidence, it's a setup, right? No criminal leaves an orgy of evidence, right? When you have an orgy of bullish news and price is just stubborn as hell and won't go up, it's very strange, all right? And you could say the same thing for bottoms, right? So when there's an orgy of bearish fucking news, like I remember this FTX right here, and Bitcoin was going to 12K and 11K and 8K and 6K and all this stuff right here. It was an orgy nonstop of bearish news. But guess what price was doing? Price was going up. Price was moving up. You see that? I remember this because I remember buying assets here. Okay. Price was going up and the news was getting more and more bearish. What's happening here? The price is going down and the news is getting more and more bullish. Every freaking day, there's more bullish news and the price keeps going down. Now, it is strange. It's fucking really odd. All right. Is it a top? I don't know. I'm not ready to call it. I have no idea. Now, still, this looks to me like it can break to the upside. All right. It really does. Short of there being, an epic sell-off tomorrow and, we break these trend lines, which we haven't yet, these really important ones. So that would be like, I don't know why I have this line here, but I have 81 and 82K. Oh, I guess this is Wix. There's a lot of confluence right here. That's why I put this. Yeah, so if we break 82 to 81K, yeah, we got problems. But we haven't done that yet. So until we do that, I still think we can turn impulsively bullish and move to the upside, tomorrow. And the thing is it's going to be short-lived. So it could be where we pump and then come Monday, we give it all back, or sometime next week, or whatever that is, right? We pump for a week, everyone gets excited, and then it because I did put a line here for March 15th right here. This is March 16th, whatever. The blood moon or whatever is right around here. So, I think we do have to deal with that, or maybe that's a transition point. That could also just be where we move up and then we break down and we just retest these highs over here, this double top, which could be possible as well. And then we continue to move to the upside, right? But you got to be ready for the possibility that, we also come up, we don't clear an important level, and, we break down. And, it's crypto. So not financial advice. Anything's possible. I'm not telling you we're only going to be bullish. There could also be a downside. You guys know that. You have your big boy pants on. Where we are on the cycle is very difficult. All right. Some of the smartest people can't make heads or tail of what's going on the stock market, let alone crypto. So, if you need to de-risk, do it. I'm not suggesting, not telling you to put yourself or your family in dire straits. Be smart right now. But, I keep a bullish bias. I have faith this could break to the upside. It does look like it could be a type of, accumulation where they're testing us and shaking out weak hands, and they could move us up to markup, at least in the short term. And then we'll have to see what happens mid-month with this blood moon and what have you. But there is part of me that is open to the fact that this could have been a double top and the top for now. All right. For now, I'm open to that, but I still think that what I drew, my intuition a few weeks ago, what I drew this was very possible. All right. A lot of people made apology videos recently. I saw Waters Above made an apology video. I saw somebody else had made an apology video because everyone was screaming that we were going to break out and altcoin and blah, 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 blah. I'm one of the only people that told you we're going sideways and we were going to break down right here. And it was so accurate that we literally broke down exactly where I drew where we'd break down. Now, I didn't catch how low we would go, but I did catch the fact that we were not ready to break up. We were going to go down because if you guys remember for before when I was drawing literally back in December, I was already giving this option that we were going to go sideways right through this channel that we went through. That was one of my kind of plays that I expected could be a possibility. Now we need to look at ETH. We need to look at ETH. Now ETH is making a higher low. There's no doubt about that. And that's very good. It certainly looks bullish. Everyone's been buying it up down here, and that's probably a smart thing to do. It's been very oversold. The thing is, I think this could turn bullish. Yeah. I like what I'm seeing. So maybe we do get a juicy pump tomorrow. Maybe we do get that juicy pump. That would be really nice. Look how oversold. Look at the stochastic. You know what I mean? Generally, when you buy ETH down here, it can be good. All right, let's go with this monthly. You bought down here, it was good. You bought down here, it was good. And I'm assuming if you buy down here, it might be good too. All right, but it could certainly give a little bit of weakness. Okay, but we're not too far away, right? But anytime you bought down at these lows, it was very good. And it seems to me like we're forming out this W, and we just got to wait for this other side to complete. All right. And now my low right now, I'm still okay if we go down to 1900. I'm still okay. I'm still all right. If we show some weakness and we hit 19, that's fine with me. We just don't want to break 1900s. We're at 22 right now. And it doesn't look great, but this is crypto. Things can flip like that. You see how the court case was dropped, and tomorrow Trump could announce all these things, and we could at least get a pretty nice rally for a little bit until maybe next week people sell into it. Now, some of you are going to ask, why would people sell into this rally if there's so much bullish news? Well, the stock market, if it shows weakness, people are just going to sell what they can. It's just the way it is, right? People get concerned that the stock market's about to give back its gains and what have you. But it may not happen yet. I do think we could have a little bit more upside left. You know what I mean? Let's see. PulseChain is about to rip faces off. Yeah, I agree. We are at a good place. We're already oversold. We're at the bottom. So for us and PulseChain, it's mostly only upside for us. It's mostly only upside. The worst case we get into really is more time where we have to, we got to muck about and go sideways for a little bit for, a lot of this other macro stuff to fill out. But we don't have a lot of downside. It's very little. It's very limited. So that's good. So I feel confident DCAing more on PulseChain because I know my downside is pretty easily contended with. It's not a big issue. It's mostly upside we got to worry about on PulseChain or Hex or any of these things, right? Whereas if you're buying, some of the general broader crypto market or the SPX, obviously we're not at all-time highs anymore, but we are overvalued and quite up in the air. All right. Yeah, there's nothing much I can say here except we got to wait till tomorrow. And as long as we don't break down below 1900, I'm okay. I feel good. And we still got this big support for me, which is at 2000. Okay, 1999. All right, we got 1999, and we haven't even, I'm not even worried about it right now. So we're looking good. No, we're looking good, but we're okay. Okay, but I'm concerned that we haven't shown a lot of bullishness with all this orgy of bullish news we've been getting over the last week. It's a little bit concerning. I just want to look at a couple bellwethers really quick. So I'm just going to look at XRP because I haven't looked at it in a second. So let me see what it did. Okay. Yeah, still in this range. About where we're at. So what's going on? All right. Yeah, BTC, 6-month chart. Let's look at 3-month chart. Yeah, I mean, look, I have a channel on my chart. We're just climbing up the channel. Nothing's broken, just doing it. And fractal wise, this is looking good. Now, I just drew this line because we had that high there. I don't know if that's the high, the high, maybe it's here, I don't know where it's going to be. I was just connecting whatever dots I had, so to speak. I really want to see USDT dominance right now. Oops, what did I type? Why are you pissed at me? Oh, .d. Okay. So, what the fuck am I drawing over here? All right, so USDT was bullish, and it was coming up to resistance here. This resistance it's been butting into for a very long time, and it gets rejected every time, and it continues us on our bull run. So we come up, we get rejected, come up, we come back down. You know, we come up, we get rejected, and we come back down. We came up, we came back down. And this time, what are we doing? We're coming up, and we're hoping, fingers crossed, we get rejected, and we come back down. You know, that's the hope, right? And so far, so good. So far, we've been rejected there, right? So let me clear this out so you guys can see that. Yeah, see, we're coming up this line. We've been rejected. We had 2 big juicy wicks off it. I'm on the daily. That's a pretty much about as rejected as you can get right there. So that's looking good. Looks like an M. Looks like an upside down W. If I invert this chart, you can see it very clearly. See that? See that W? That's a bullish reversal off that resistance line. All right. If I turn here, it's an M. All right. So, but it's tricky. It's tricky because ETH is looking like a big M right now. But USDT is cooperating with us so far, right? It's being rejected pretty hard. That means people are buying crypto at these levels. They are buying them back up. They're ready to go back in. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. So we want this trend to continue. We want to see that rejection, and we want to see USDT dominance fall away and go that way. Okay. And then, so you guys see a pattern forming here? We're going to break down and continue this. That'd be good. Oops. So yeah, let me clean this up a little bit. Let's see that again. Yeah. So we had a W down here. We had support, but yeah, we're being rejected really hard there. Now, what's really interesting is, so here's the DXY. And now I drew this on here a while ago. I was like, look, well, all we want to see is the DXY starting to break away. And we didn't just get that. We got a total, complete red, bloody candle straight down on the DXY. So it gave us what we wanted on steroids. Like, look, I drew this all the way down here to 103, which was some support over here. And we came over here to, did it hit 103? It hit 103, fuck. So, I mean, it just fell apart. The Dixie just completely fell apart there. So this is good. This is good. Now, one of the problems, though, is this. They are loading up on tariffs, and looks like oil is going to get expensive, which means inflation is going to happen, which means consumers may not spend very much. All right. So maybe it makes sense for them to keep a weak dollar right now, which is good for assets, which could be good for assets, right? So everything seems to be looking good for us because we have USDT dominance being rejected, okay? Which means that money, when USDT dominance is rejected, it means money's going toward assets, right? Into crypto. It looks like the DXY is being rejected at the high, completely fell apart, broke down big time. And that's generally very good for us, all right? And I mean, it gave us what we wanted. It came down super fast. Yeah. I mean, we had a lot of things working in our favor here. This is really good. I can go look at ETH-BTC really quick. Just left you a voice message on Mark. What's up, brother? All right, I'll check it out a little bit as soon as I'm done. You guys smash the like button, pups. Just smash it. Don't even think about it. Just hit it. Unless you're driving. Looks like ETH-BTC is still hanging out exactly in the range I drew quite a while back. I drew this range the beginning of February. So a month ago, I drew this. And so far, so good. We came down, we bounced here. And I'm still confident we do some kind of sideways action before we snap to the upside there. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, obviously, what I don't want to see is ETH to get worse. I don't want to see that. That would be terrible. Let's go look over here. All right, that's fine. We're back. We're looking good. Higher lows. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. I was looking at this. Might as well just grab this first thing. So BTGC hit a high up here, and it's coming down right now in type of broadening wedge, which is just a continuation pattern. You got a ton of support down here. That's from my other chart. Yeah, I mean, you could come and retest the highs over here. It looks like it 3 zeros and 5. We're at, wait, what? Oh, yeah, we're at 3 zeros, 5, 8. So this is 3 zeros, 5-ish, kind of in this range here. And PTGC tends to front run people. So, you know, just be aware if you're looking on that. But yeah, I mean, it did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is what I had been counting on this one. Pretty standard. Once again, I don't do this that often, but this one was just staring you right in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, and your fifth wave was just insane. Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nothing special. Pretty standard stuff here. And yeah, we'll get an ABC correction. I'm not too obsessed about counting these out, though. Sometimes I'll look to check my work, like on this one, but we'll get an A, B, C. It'll end somewhere. But, you know, this is really strong support down here. It would make sense if it bounced off this or at least wick down here at about 0.0005. That seems to be a good level. Now, you went all the way up to 0.0015, so that would be about a 75% discount, which is totally standard in crypto, right? So if you were a top buyer, you're going to be down only 65%. Actually, if it gets to my target, where's my target? About 64%. I mean, ideally, you'd want about an 80% discount in crypto, but hard to say if you're going to get that with this one. Yeah. Some people are top buyers. Some people are bottom buyers. You got to decide which one you are. Anywhere in the middle usually works out well. Let's go look at Pulse. Pants is up. Pants is building some nice structure, looking really juicy. Really, really juicy. Jeets are gone. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Left House Arts. Oh, dude, Sultan.
サルタンアティックスーパーチャティド $1.98 ドル PLSX チャート
Super chat. What's up, Sultan? Let's go check out what Sultan's talking about here. Sultan, my man. He says PLS chart, PLSX. Let's do it, man. Let's go look at that PLSX chart. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. All right, we'll come right back to Pulse. Let's look at Pulse X for my boy, the Sultan. Let's go look. Okay, well, you know what happened over here. We had that impulsive move on the news of the SEC case, but we made a lower high from here. So we've just been consolidating, coming here to the downside. It's really not that bad. It's pretty normal. We had about, well, let's run some fibs. Hang on. Let's just do it. Let's just do this. Yeah, we're just generally around the 50% level, which is really good. I mean, you can almost pretty much eyeball that, you know. We hit the 618, you know, really nice there. Fibonacci. I would say looking at this, we can probably come back down and touch this 236. But I wouldn't be surprised if we came and touched this trend line here, which is around 0.00003. Now, that depends what happens tomorrow. I can't really do too much TA today because they're having a crypto summit tomorrow, and we don't know what they're going to say. And they could all the TA that we do today and we consider ain't going to matter come tomorrow. It's not going to matter. because if they say one thing that spooks the market, we're going down. If they say all the right things, we could still go down because Wall Street could decide to continue the SPX downward. They could say the wrong things and the stock market could decide to pump, and then crypto pumps anyway. There's a chance we pump anyway, only because we're at the cycle lows as well, as I showed you on BTC. So we really got to wait till tomorrow to see what they do. But one thing I'll tell you is this. It looks really good. And generally, most things on PulseChain just look really good right now because you can see it in the way we're making higher lows constantly, okay? People are stepping in sooner and faster and faster to grab these assets. Now, this isn't the most bullish looking thing. I'm not crazy about it. But, of course, we know what's going on. All markets are kind of bleeding out a little bit. Everyone's confused right now. So we're not bullish per se, but we're not weak. You can tell there's buyers. They're stepping in. They're buying these assets at a higher and higher price constantly, okay? So we look really good. Let me turn on. We can even just look really quick, see what's going on over here. Let's look at some business. That was weird. Let's see if I can, oops. Yeah, it's just reflecting what we're seeing. Let's go to the daily really quick. Yeah, this could certainly keep pushing up, okay, without a doubt. But we are at one of those points where, yeah, it could go either way. You know, of course. I think everybody's waiting for tomorrow to see, you know, kind of more what everyone else does more than anything. We'll see. Maybe there is some special announcement tomorrow. But what does concern me about tomorrow is that they've announced, Trump's already said, like, hey, we're going to do, or there are rumors out that the capital gains tax is going to be 0 for 1 year, and we're still not pumping on that. That's a little weird to me, because that's like a pretty big juicy rumor right there, right? Tomorrow is make it or break. Yeah, tomorrow's kind of a big day, guys. Tomorrow's a big day. But we're holding up really good, man. We're holding up really good. We really are. Everything looks good, man. We need to just, you know, start making higher highs, and you can see this pattern we're in, right? We've been in for a long time, so we're ready to get out. I mean, we're itching to move. We're itching to get out here and get moving. But a lot of things depend on tomorrow. I am happy with what I'm seeing. I would be okay with DCAing around here, but you might as well wait for tomorrow, because if it is super bullish and we start breaking out, you're going to get a little retest, and you'll have time to get in. If they spook the markets and markets sell off, well, then you can DCA when we get down to the support. So I'll show you that support's pretty clear right here. It's just this trend line going all the way back down here to September of 2024, okay? So you can see we've been holding up pretty well on it, yeah? So I think we'd come down. I don't see any reason we would break it, right? And I'm not a guy who's sitting around wondering what, let's say, Zelensky's up to, and are they about to start World War III and blah, blah, blah. Because you could go on forever, like waiting for a black swan or something ridiculous, right? I know some people are like, oh, are they going to start World War III? Or, you know, is there the border crisis? Or like, you know, there's, you know, March, Ides of March or whatever, right? Like, yeah, we could have a surprise coming. We could always have a surprise coming, right? But that's why it's called DCA and what have you. So maybe tomorrow we see what happens, and it could be a time to do it. And then tomorrow I'll have to do another video, because I got to read the market and then see if it looks like this is just going to be a pump and then a quick sell off, or what it looks like, right? I got to read it tomorrow. But I do think PulseChain looks really good. And PulseX looks very good. Let me show you something here, Sultan. This is the Pulse to PulseX chart, okay? And one thing you can see really amazing, I know most of you guys have seen this, is how strong PulseX is to Pulse, okay? This is really incredible. Everybody sold off PulseX for Pulse, all right? And then what happened? PulseX got wrecked. I mean, it just got wrecked. And then the ratio, then we made this beautiful W, and then it was just like, see you later, bye-bye. It's just been going nonstop, climbing against Pulse. And then all the people that sold right here, it's just like, it's bad. It's a bad decision, I guess. But you never know. You never know. That's those tough things, right? But you can clearly see this. Now, is this going to reverse at some point? Well, I think that PulseX could give a little bit back to Pulse at some point because, you know, I'm sure maybe at some point it comes down, touches here, and then it'll come back and start moving up against Pulse again, right? But maybe at some point Pulse gets its day. You know, that'll be the day gas just peaks out, but the chain will be so bullish that no one's going to care that gas like 10x on us, and then it'll figure itself. But I can't say now's the time to sell your PulseX into Pulse or anything like that. I mean, PulseX is just strong. If you have it, great. I wouldn't, just hold it, yeah. But it's definitely something to watch. You know, there's definitely going to be a time when this could reverse and give gains back to Pulse. But we don't know when. Okay, let's chart open here. Come over here. Somebody said Pulse needs ETH to moon. You know, yes and no. I think it can be okay without ETH having to moon. I don't think it absolutely needs it. I think it would be nice if it did. I just wonder, is RH holding back until ETH moons, right? That's more my thing. But we can technically move without it. The math is on our side, so that's good. Media player tomorrow is make it or break. Exactly. What happened to Decentralize Me? He put together a program to market pDAI. And if you go to his Twitter, he has updates on there about what's going on. And that's all. He's been really focused on pDAI and putting that together. It's been a lot of work. He put together a marketing team together. They hired a company who's hiring influencers to talk about pDAI or something. I haven't checked in on it in a second here because the market was so crazy. I've just been obsessed with that. But yeah, they've been doing it, man. They've been up to it. He's been busy. I know that for sure. Pulse DJ and the Decentralize Me guy is really... Oh, yeah, that's what he just said. Would it be better to buy off to use 100K to buy and burn? Would have been better to buy off to use the 100K to buy and burn. Maybe. Depends what kind of marketing they get, right? What's up, Servant Coin? Hey, Wolf, thoughts on Meezer and Finvesta? Appreciate your streams. They are pumping, as far as I remember, and I generally don't buy into green, but that's me. But no, they're doing great. A lot of people are really excited about them, and they've been pumping and doing really good. So yeah, that's it. I generally won't look until things are in consolidation periods, right? So for example, if this is pumping, I don't generally buy here. I wait for these areas where we're moving into some form of consolidation, and then I'll do research. So for example, Atropa, I'll just show you an example. When Atropa was up here, I remember hearing some hype about it, but I didn't ape into it. When it came down is when I did all my research. So I remember it was fall of 2023. I started researching Atropa really hardcore right through here. Okay. When it's up in these areas, I mean, what am I going to learn? Like, I don't have, there's no, I can't get an edge, so I look for something when it's in this consolidation range, and I'll research the crap out of it to learn it. And then I'll start building a position if it's good, right? I'm pretty old school in that sense, right? I don't know if that's right for everybody. Some people do well buying high, right? Because things can keep going higher, right? My whole strategy is building positions, so here's pDAI, right? So I remember pDAI was here, and I remember learning about it, and then there was so much FUD right here. It was the summer of 2023 going into that fall. There was so much FUD that I started learning about it, where I was like, nah, how can there be so much FUD on this one P copy? So I learned all about it. I didn't buy here. I didn't buy this top. I started researching it all through here, right? So you can think about that when you're looking, at stuff like where's the point, like for you, that you're comfortable putting in time, right, into things. So it's not even that I have a judgment call. I don't even have much of a judgment, like I have some friends in it that are doing great. It's cool, but I have to look at things based on kind of where they are in the chart, right? And Let's see, PTGC. God, it's been so long. Wait a minute. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wait, this was March 24? No way. Wow. Yeah. Crazy. Time has flown, man. We've been, since PulseChain, it's crazy to think it's been 2 years now. Man, it's been crazy. What a time. What a time. A lot happened in 2 years, huh? It's not even 2. It's been like a year and a half since that summer when we discovered Atropa and pDAI. I feel like so much has happened. So much has happened. But yeah. Sometimes I buy FUD. I'll buy things when people FUD the shit out of them. Like I bought pDAI when people FUDded the shit out of it. like it was just being completely graped. It was being destroyed. I remember that fall 2023. Like it was big KDP, SoMe, everybody was just taking their turns on pDAI. They were like, come here, pDAI. And they were just kicking it and beating on it over and over. And I went, you know what? I'm going to go check out this pDAI thing over there. I think there's some opportunity here. So sometimes that's another good strategy. You know, you wait for everyone to like gang up on it and just pound the crap out of it. And you're like, okay, let's see what's going on over here. Ink. Beautiful, beautiful ink. Ink looks really good right now, to be honest. But once again, it doesn't matter. All that matters is what happens tomorrow. I mean, I see like a bit of a, you know, it could be like an inverse head and shoulders. Either way, it doesn't have to be perfect. The point is, it's still, the buying emotion is bullish, all right, for it. The way other people in the market are looking at this is in a bullish sense, right? Surfing coin. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I lose chat again? No, I didn't. Okay. Smash the like button, pups. I'm going to grab a drink of water. Hang on. Yo. Oh, no. Oh. Was somebody trying to... Oh, okay, cool. I think I did put the stuff. Let's get a little bit closer here. It's doing the same thing. You got higher lows coming up here. It's just up in the air right now, waiting for decision time. You know, it could come back to the support here. You got strong support at about $2. If we break this... Well, I'll do a video tomorrow, and we'll see. If we break stuff, I'll jump in and give you guys support levels down below. But right now, we're just hanging out like everything else right now, just waiting. All right, but you got really strong support down here at about $1.70, $2, whatever. But we break out of here at 420. It's going to get really fun really quick. All right. We break 420 and things are going to get really fun. But we don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know. It's been really volatile, man. It's been really crazy. So we are on this box down here. I think 539 is a really great buy. I have my strongest support here at about 420, $420, okay? It's my strongest support on purple Bitcoin, all right? But anywhere we are looks like a pretty juicy DCA. It's $83 million market cap on it right now. I think the Heartman has most of the supply, if I remember correctly. And there's low token count on this. I think there's like 140, 150,000 tokens, so that's good. Considering rotating Miser in a proof of work, Pulse Ride Bitcoin, it's so cheap. Thoughts? I don't know what's going on with Miser, but if I know some stuff was really pumping over there. So yeah, I mean, you could rotate into something that's not pumping, which not financial advice. that's how I generally play the game, right? I would consider, you know, and it depends what the asset is. I may hold quite a bit of it as well, right? Um, but I might rotate some of the bag into something that I think is at a good discount right now, right? So you might think it's purple Bitcoin. There's also like we had looked at Atropa too, right? It's at $47 million market cap. What in there? I mean, is that at support right now, or is that support, right? Like you got to figure out. But either way, you may be getting, because now you're closer to the support bands of a lot of these, so they may be good times to rotate your look at this one, Teddy Bear, bam, all the way down to its bottom of its channel, right? About $45 million market cap, 7 zeros, 26. Just tracking sideways. Another one that's down at the bottom of its, support. So if you have an asset that's up here that's overbought, you might consider rotating a little bit into something that's oversold, which is pretty much basic trading 101, right? Ratio trade that too if you start charting those assets together and make, like I doubled my bag of Pulse Wrap Bitcoin since 2023 by just ratio trading it. Okay, because it was in such a tight channel. What's going on here? That's not what I'm looking for. Hang on a second. Yeah, it was in such a tight channel here that I ratio trade this. So when it'd come up here, I would sell a little bit. I never sold the whole bag. So I had like my bag that I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to trade with this. And then I had a bag that I'd sold some, and then I would buy, sold, buy, and then I stopped once we got further deeper in a bull run. I won't do stuff like that because one, you don't want to make mistakes. Two, things can get really volatile as you go, but you can see how consistent it was. So I got at least 2 good opportunities to buy and sell, and I ended up doubling my bag. So it is something you can do, and you can do it with little amounts. It also help you learn to watch these things and trade them a little bit, But the most money you're going to make is going to be buying low and selling high at the end of the day, just being smart, understanding narratives, getting to something, being able to pick them, so to speak, right? You just knew how to pick the one that just did a nice juicy 20, 30x for you. That's going to be most of your gains in crypto as you get good. You want to get where you just, there's 50 to choose from and you just tend to pick the best, the better ones. That's where you want to be. And you want to train that part of you, Tell me your secrets. Man, I got a lot of secrets, bro. You don't want me to tell you. What's up, Fast? How's it going out there in Vegas? What's up, Steady Pup? How you doing? Bad Dog Volcano. How come sometimes your emojis, they don't come true? They don't come through there. Grumpy. Yeah, grumpy. That's the thing. When something's pumping and it's its fifth wave, like remember PTGC pumped hard, no one knew where it was going to stop, right? Like it just kept going and going and going and going. That's called irrational euphoria, and that's what's called a blow off top, right? Like that's what they, and I think that's what everyone is expecting on Bitcoin too, right? It's just irrational and euphoric, and it's like that. There's low liquidity on it, very low liquidity on the fifth wave, and what happens in a fifth wave is all it takes is a few sellers, and it reverses very quickly because liquidity becomes extraordinarily thin. It's just like the nosebleed section, so to speak. But no one knows where that point is, right? I think it's blasted through like every fib imaginable. It's like 12 or 13, 618 or something ridiculous. You're in Vegas for the tech. Typical buy the rumor for tomorrow. Yeah, Oliver, it could be 100% a sell-off. I showed on my chart my bullish bias, but I was clear that, we could fall apart. The top could be in. I'm ready for that too. I'm not, but we are at that point. We're touching support. But maybe this is, it's tough, man. But we could still sell off, go sideways, and still be in the bull run. It doesn't mean the bull run's over just because we have a sell-off tomorrow, right? We could just be shitty for another week or 2 or 3. And then beginning of April, everything changes. Maybe the things they talk about tomorrow start being implemented in April or March or April or May or whatever, right? And I had a theory that maybe we send through the summer, which is another possibility. And we just keep pumping through the summer. But or we sell off and we come back in July, August and start pumping into the fall like we've done a million times before. And then, Bitcoin tops in October, which is technically where it would top cycle-wise, so I hope that's not showing up in the chat. No, it's not. Super Merc, YouTube is editing you because you're an idiot. All right. And you keep putting the most volatile profanity in your writing. So YouTube blocks it. So I'm seeing it through my software. I see what you write, but nobody else can see it, buddy. Because YouTube's not going to let you say that stuff on YouTube. So you should rethink it, man. So yeah, it's tough, man. Like I said, everything I say tomorrow is not going to matter in a few hours. Everything's just hanging out. But let's just look at the prices really quick. So Hex is at 0.011. It's just hanging out. Look, it's in my purple channel. I had this channel. It's tracking perfectly. It's right where it needs to be. It's looking good. Look at that. Right in that box, just going sideways. I knew it was going to come to that box. I knew it. It's just hanging out calmly right in the middle of it. Hope you guys can see it. I can turn this up. Things are where a lot of people predicted they'd be. They're not. We're not in some weird place. So just so you know, what's happening is totally natural and normal right now. There's no break of anything. A lot of people have probably predicted where this price action was going to be weeks ago. I drew this box a long time ago, so we're just hanging out there. This was a place where price was going to come to. Now, if we break down from here, I think the next support's going to be 007. All right, 007. If we break down, if we move to the upside, we'll come back and look. You know, we'll see how bullish we start getting here. We start smashing through. Those things are going to get crazy really quick. Now, EHEX strong. It's at the top of my channel. I drew this special blue channel right here because I thought we were going to go sideways, and we have been going sideways in it. And so I'm really happy about that. We just wicked into this purple box. So we're strong. This EHEX is waiting to send. And you know what? It is already, you don't have to cross the bridge to get to EHEX. SEC case is one. Hex is on Uniswap. It's everywhere. EHEX might be the one that sends, like literally. You know what I mean? Like it may be the one that beats, like ironically, it may be the one that leads the pack because it's just so easily available for everybody. Yo, Adi, what's up, man? I'm so glad you appreciated that. That was a really fun stream, man. He really makes you look at things differently, and he's a genius and a poet. He's a geophysicist. The guy's just sharp. He says, Saint, just to let you know, last stream with Stephen Burns was amazing. Astrology, geometry, numerology is key. Yeah, it was really cool. You guys should watch it if you didn't get a chance. It's very cool. At least the first 45 minutes, because we do some stuff about March, and then he actually breaks down. We do a birth chart on PulseChain and stuff. It's really interesting as well. But I think even the first 45 minutes, because we talk about March and the solar cycle and the eclipse and why there is a massive plasma outburst coming from the sun blasting Earth. So it is a time when things tend to be volatile, and you're seeing that in the markets. Like we're being pummeled. And we go over all the sun charts and what's happening right now. So the first like 45 minutes, an hour of the video, you can get a lot of information about why March is playing out like this. Because it's literally in the stars. It's literally in the sun. The sun is out absolutely like 10x its normal output of plasma radiation blasting the Earth right now. Really cool. Pastor Blue says your body's going through changes. It's natural. What? My body? Valley and Loki, man. Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. Loki smash like in Hulk voice. Loki smash like. Fast Abdul. Can you see some of his comments? Some of his. Oh, Super Merc. That was fucked up, bro. You adjusted your thing so you could get through because I told you. I thought you would just change your vibe, bro. Why would you say that? Why would you say that, dude? That's weird, man. Yo, where's Deerslayer? The one time we get some guy talking about PEDO stuff. Need help. Howling at the moon. Fast Abdul, which app do you use to buy Vietnamese dong? Vietnam dong. Yeah, man. How you getting all your dong? Because we could use some more dong on the show. Speaking of dong, But EHEX, yeah, EHEX looking really good. Really good. You guys smash the like button. I need to go to where we at? Yeah, smash the like button. Yo, what's up, Perez? How you doing? My mouse did freeze again, actually. What? Abdella? Why not? What's the problem? Is it top signal? Yo, I want to say, is Backwards Hat Dad out there today? If he's not here, we gotta wait for him. I got this. He made this video, man. I want to play it, but I want to see if he's here. Backwards Hat Dad, are you here? Okay, we'll come back. Let's go look. All right, let's see what's going on in general here. Come back. Crow is up 10. PulseX, look at that. Juicy up 6%. Showing up on the Pulse Bubbles. Blood Moon, don't forget. It's true. Okay, yo, Abdella, you're here. Hey, you want me to read the thing? You want me to read the thing that we talked about? First of all, why don't you think why don't you like that girl on the beach? What's wrong? What's not hot about her? Like what could there possibly not to like about that? Okay, I'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. But we're only going to talk about it if this is for Abdella. Put this up. Like what? I'm like, what's wrong with him? I'm thinking, okay, 5 kids. I'll build a cabin on the beach. All right, let me find this thing, and we're going to talk about this. But first, how many likes do we got? Because it's a lot of alpha. It's a lot of alpha. So Abdella's, can I say who it is? Abdella, his partner, made something about the markets. Abdella made something. No, but she does look like one of my exes. Like exactly like her. I only put up girls generally that look like girls I've dated. I only find girls I've dated attractive. That's why I dated them, because I thought they were attractive. If I didn't date the girl, I don't know. I just like what I like. That's it. I like what I like. So yeah. Okay, so his girlfriend, made something because she had a vision. All right, but we got to get up to. We got to get 108 like. Oh man, we got to get up to 120 likes. If we get up to 120 likes, this is a lot of. It's just way too much alpha. It's just way too much alpha. Yeah, this thing, we still got this blood moon, right? So, I don't think nobody would be surprised if we sold off. And so I'm also ready for a fake out because of that too. Like, who fucking knows? But here's the thing. The blood moon starts to the middle of the month. What if we pushed up? Let me show you something really quick. Where's my, you could still push up and crash. You don't need to. You could start coming up. You could make a triple top. Maybe you could just go past. I mean, who knows what we do, and then reverse and crash. I mean, who knows what kind of fake out situation we get here. But we could certainly already start to weaken out. But it would be tricky if we actually pumped pretty hard and then we reversed again. The whipsaw. People get their heads broken. This magical alpha. It's not. No, this isn't normal alpha. That's the problem. That's why I can't do it if we don't get the likes up. But if the likes are up, we'll do it. Well, we're getting close. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. This is pretty heavy. Let me find it. Oh, I have it right here. Because it's funny. It's not funny, but when I read it, when Abdullah sent this to me, my jaw dropped because I was kind of feeling a similar thing as well. And when you guys read this, I won't put it up on the screen though, right? I'll just read it. Yeah. Let me see where it is at. Okay, here it is. This is crazy. Okay. I got it ready. What did I say? I said, how many likes do we get? I said 130. If we get 130 likes, I'd spill it. Which is a better buy today, PX or EX? Well, that's a tough one. EX looks the strongest, but maybe that means PX might be the play too, because maybe it's also a first cycle. It's a tough call, man. Mike, it's a tough one. It's tough. That's a tough one. I think that I don't need parity for them. I think they could just both be like neck and neck and always have competition between them. I think that's healthy. Do this now for a 69% alpha boost. Press like, press share, press X, press post. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Yeah. Okay, so we're waiting for them to smash the like. I'm going to refill a little bit of wine here, and I got this thing that Abdullah wrote. It's some deep. Look, you'll see when I read it. It's pretty crazy. Alpha. His girlfriend had a vision. She had a vision, like from the heavens. It's like really crazy stuff. And in the meantime, I'm going to play this. Now, sadly, I don't have the audio connected correctly. Oh, you guys can hear the audio if I switch the mic. Hang on 1 second. I go like this. Turn off this music. Okay, so this is made by Backwards Hat Dad. All right, it's really quick. It's only 3 minutes long, but I want to say thanks, buddy. It was very cool, very vibey.
St. Wolf House at the Moon Lake. In the PulseChain we resonate, guiding us with crypto bright through the dark and endless night. Oh, St. Wolf, you take the lead in a world of crypto speed. Feel the rhythm pulse within. Let the crypto journey begin. Whispered tales of blockchain lore. St. Wolf opens every door in a realm where few do tread. He's the wolf that moves ahead. Oh, St. Wolf, you take the lead in a world of crypto speed. Feel the rhythm pulse within. Let the crypto journey begin. The path that is his, the alpha with the riz. We believe and follow true crypto dreams that come from you.
Yo, what's up, doctor? How you doing? What's up, Pookie Doo? Yo, this is by Backwards Hat Dad. Oh, it's not playing? It stopped? What happened to it? I can't hear what you guys hear. That's the problem right now. I'll switch to the thing. We grew up in right on. Very romantic. Backwards hat dad. You're the man. Thanks so much for that, brother. I'll play it again next time we see you on the show for sure. All right. That was very cool. You guys. Let me switch the sound back. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, Abdullah, his girlfriend, had a vision. All right. I'm just gonna read this from the top. He's given me permission to do that, so I'm just gonna read it, okay? And I think we hit 130. We hit 130 right on the nose. We hit it right on the nose. Really good. You guys are amazing. March 1st, he writes. Let me put it on something here. What do you guys want to see? Oh yeah. Put it on. On something inspiring. Inc. Okay. He says, March 1st, uncertainty and an unclear market, a day full of rumors, misleading news, and media manipulation. Slight fluctuations, but no clear market direction. Don't believe the financial news today. It could be entirely misleading. The market may seem calm, but it's hiding an upcoming storm. March 2nd, the beginning of the fake rally gives you... Actually, let's go look at the Bitcoin chart while we do this too. March 2nd. Let's come over here. I'm going to put this on 12-hour. And where did I put the breakdown at? I drew it here, and we started here, February, so we're at March 2nd. Look at that. This is so crazy. This is so nuts. Now, he sent this to me on February the 24th. Okay, show the chart on each day. All right. Dude, I want to meet your girlfriend. This is crazy. I'm definitely going to come out and see you guys, or you guys come out here. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me switch the chart here. Sorry. All right. So check this out. So he said March 2nd, right here. He wrote this. She had this vision on February the 24th or 23rd, and he wrote this to me, okay? Okay, hang on. Let me get you guys caught up with the delay. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. I think it's caught up now, right? Let me see what you guys are seeing. Okay. So his girlfriend had this vision February 23rd or 24th. So that was back here. Okay. We broke down here. I drew that we were going to break down there too. Okay. So she had the vision around here. All right. Let's see if I can make sure you read this. Oh, yeah. The screen going here. Okay. All right. He sent this to me and we talked, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. I was like, well, we broke down March 2nd, the beginning of the fake rally. Look at this. March 2nd, bam, Sunday, Trump does that tweet, okay, about the summit or whatever, right? And the reserve. And look at this pump. And she wrote, because this is her writing this, okay? This is her vision. She said the beginning of the fake rally gives the illusion that the market is looking good and encourages investors to buy. There will be tension and invisible pressure on prices, a quick but unstable rise. This is a golden deception day for the whales. They might push prices up slightly to attract new investors. The price on March 2nd went from 86 to 95. All right. Oh, Abdullah says she had the vision on the 15th. Okay. I'm telling you, I have the telegram. He sent it to me on the 24th. Just so you guys know how far ahead it was. All right. And it's exactly played out. Okay. Then it says March 3rd, a sudden small crash. Look at here, March 3rd, a sudden small crash. The market might experience a sudden event or critical statement that shakes investors, a decisive day where market sentiment will change rapidly. The market may start declining gradually after the fake rise on March 2nd. Then he writes March 4th, or that she wrote this. A very important day for investors' decisions. Major players might exit the market quietly. We see this major, massive sell-off. So obviously, that's a lot of liquidity right there. There's an upward energy, but it's not strong enough to sustain. Markets will soon take a different path, and we've been coming down, all right? We came back down to support here. Now we're on March 4th, and he writes, March 4th, a very important day for investors' decisions. We did that. Upward trend energy is not strong enough to sustain. Okay, so we fell more, okay? March 5th, early signs of turmoil. Okay, we're hanging over here, March 5th, on the edge, okay? Sudden fluctuations, unexpected news, and possibility of a sudden surge. The market may seem optimistic, but it could be an illusion. Signals of sudden forces trying to manipulate the market. This day could mark the beginning of market manipulation, where the prices might be pushed up quickly to attract new investors before a drop. And it got pushed up again. We didn't reclaim this high. Sunday, ever since then, my TA has been like, I've been saying, now we're in complete uncharted territory because of all this crazy stuff. And she says it right here. She says, the illusion in the market, prices may be artificially inflated. A rise in some digital assets to attract new buyers. And then she writes, warning. This is March 6th now, the first trap day. The market will appear highly optimistic and prices may rise suddenly. So now we're here, March 6th, where we're rising, okay? We're here, all right? Warning, this is the first trap day for the whales. The market might seem like it's about to take off, but it's just a trick to pull in liquidity. This is so fucking mad because this is where we are right now, March 6th, okay? And tomorrow's a big day. And remember, she had the vision on February the 15th. So none of this had happened, and Trump had not announced all this, the summit, blah, blah, blah. Nothing, all right? Now it says March 7th, first crash wave. Dude, that's tomorrow, the summit, okay? First crash wave. Bad news about the markets. There will be sudden regulatory changes. The market becomes mysterious with the spread of false news and manipulations, unexpected surprises, likely a sharp and sudden decline. The market may start dropping significantly and panic will be high. Oh, wow. Crazy. You guys want me to keep reading? I think we're going hard down tomorrow. Yeah, smash the like button if you guys are following along and you want me to keep reading. So we are at March 7th right now, and I've read it all the way up to. Andrew Garrett says yes. Dan says yes. Smash that like button, pups, if you want me to keep reading this one. This is crazy. This is crazy. Abdullah, this is incredible. X21 says, yeah, too. I'm in longs, lol. Surfcoin, yes. Shit. This is really crazy. Okay. This girl is, she's a keeper, Abdullah. Already. So maybe we can forget my turn. I need to start, make another, I need to make some changes here to the chart here. My bullish prediction. No, Grumpy, don't say nothing. There's not that many people on the stream, so it's still good alpha. It's good. I'm sure Bitcoin tomorrow. All right. March 8th. Okay. So that's going to be Saturday for us. A day of doubt and deception, she writes, exclamation point. Misinformation. There may be attempts to convince investors that the decline was just a minor correction. Don't be fooled by any upward movement today. It could be just a temporary rebound. March 9th, that's Sunday. Second wave of decline. The market will be violent and unstable, and we may see an even stronger drop. Some stability in traditional markets. But cryptocurrencies may remain volatile. Caution, the downturn is not over yet. March 10th. I believe that's Monday. We're going to go into Monday, March 10th. So March 10th is Monday. Yeah, Monday. So that'll be market open. Markets are open that day. Turning point, exclamation point. Major market forces will intervene, and we may see a sudden change in trends. There might be a temporary attempt to revive the market. March 11th. Fake rebound, last selling opportunity. Exclamation point. Some optimism and prices may rise slightly. Unexpected surprises could lead to sudden increase. Don't trust the rise, which puts a caution sign. It could just be a temporary trap. March 12th. Wednesday, March 12th. Calm before the storm. The lack of strong signals may make the market seem calm on the surface, but in reality, it's preparing for the next move. March 13th. That's Thursday, the 13th. Major crash. Markets will experience bad news or a collapse due to regulations or global events. Sharp fluctuations and sudden drops. Last chance to sell would have been March 11th. Would be the market open on that Monday, right? Fake rebound before the final crash, she writes. And that's all she wrote. Oh, he did tell me, my girlfriend sent this to me 10 days ago. She has no clue about markets or crypto. She received many urgent warnings in her dreams about this. Wow. Taylor, how you doing? Got here just in time. Just in time. This line I have here on my chart is the Sunday, March 16th. I guess technically the blood moon, I think, is on the 15th. So let me move that a little bit here to the 5th. Or is it the 14th? I think the blood moon's the 14th or the 15th, right? I think it's Friday the 14th. Or is it 15th? Whatever. The point is, it lines up. So we start the crash, and, we're going to have some chop. We're probably making our way down. And then when we pass this, I guess it's into something that makes really people feel it's over, I suppose. Now, here's the thing. This where I drew this line, this is just a trend line coming all the way from our last high on March 2024 of 73K. Now, we can fall all the way as low as 65, and then we can still chop and regain some footing. But we don't know how low it could go. Now, global events, that could be pretty serious. We know EU is hell-bent on war. NATO wants this war like nothing else. Looks like Zelensky wants nothing else except war. So maybe this is maybe they escalate it. Could be a false flag to try to bring the bear deeper into this war. Maybe they provoke the bear by causing a false flag, or by, who knows, right? We know the game, right? You guys know a little bit of history. RH could show up at the White House. Abdel, this is really incredible stuff, man. It's really amazing. So this lines up also with my cycle theories when I tell you guys about when you're at bottoms here and there's just nonstop bearish news and price won't go down. As a matter of fact, price was going up. That means you have no more sellers and the bear market is over, okay? When you have bearish news and price will not respond, the selling is over. When you have bullish news, like we've had non-stop bullish news, and market will not respond to it, it means you're out of buyers, all right? And I think maybe tomorrow is going to be a trigger. It's going to be the peak. I mean, the peak was obviously the presidents of countries launching meme coins and a guy blowing his brains out live on Twitter or whatever it was because of a meme coin. I mean, those are all very, very top-ish signals, right? So this is a possibility. Now, we don't know yet. It hasn't completely played out, but it has played out so far to a T. So it's really interesting. Go. David Sachs, a few minutes ago, President Trump. Like, see, that's the thing. This is all. Why hasn't the prices mooned yet? That means big players know that it ain't gonna moon, because it would have mooned by now, right? So it could be a sell the news type situation, right? Very much so. Let me draw as not a good little white line there. No. Let's see. I don't know how low we go. If we enter some kind of conflict and that escalates, that would be quite an interrupt. And then in that case, you can forget another euphoric push up. Guys, do the opposite of what you hear. Yeah, once again, this is somebody who's having dreams and visions, and we are sharing that with you. It's certainly not price calls. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Pups, I'm not a financial advisor. Just a guy who likes charts and crypto and all things charts. But I do have my concerns because also ETH. Certainly, this could be a top, no doubt about it. We've got every signal imaginable that it could be. The news is already built into the price, so that means that's it. That means you're out of buyers if that's the case. Because if David Sachs just said that and we're still red, yeah, that's not normal. It's the same thing. Look, I can flip this chart and show you. I don't know why more traders don't do this. It's so basic. I just flip it and I go like this, and I go, which way does that look like it's going? If I were to just be, this could also be a Wyckoff type pattern too, but I see a juicy W. It looks like it's primed to break that way. But if I flip this over and I come here, now we're discussing what the vision was, so that's why we're kind of going down this road, right? But I remember being over here and same thing. It was nonstop bearish news. I remember taking a long on Bitcoin on January the 2nd. I remember that day like the back of my hand. I remember it because I remember it was like Tuesday. Yeah, was it Monday? It was Monday. Yeah, I think it was Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesday, I took a position. Tuesday, I was texting some people close to me to tell them, hey, man, I think all markets are about to reverse. Now, I didn't know I was going to be that close to the reversal. That was just by luck. We could have gone sideways for a long time, but I literally got in right at that right moment because it was too much bearish news. It was nonstop bearish news, and price would not go down. And I always feel like it's the same at the top. Like, how can you have so much bullish news and price won't go up? That's, but I'm ready for a fake out. Cycle lows are technically here. We could certainly go up. But it's interesting, Abdallah, what she wrote. It is really uncanny. Let me read the talking point. Up till now, it's spot on perfect. What vision she had. So it's absolutely beautiful. RH tweet. Okay, let's go look. Let's go check it out. We'll come back. I wish I had sound. I have so many other things I wanted to play for you guys tonight. Like sound problems. Let's fix this. The stream is holding up really good with this new setup. I haven't had any crashes or anything. He says, breaking. The government will not acquire additional assets for the stockpile beyond those obtained through forfeiture proceedings. President Trump signed an executive order to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. The reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin owned by federal government that was forfeited as part of criminal or civil asset forfeiture proceedings. The executive order establishes a U.S. digital asset stockpile consisting of digital assets other than Bitcoin forfeited by criminal or civil proceedings. Yeah. If man, this is crazy. It's very top-ish, right? Like the president of Belarus just said they're going to start mining Bitcoin. He's an old communist man. He's about as late adopter as you're going to get. He's the grandfather of like a leftover of like the communist era Soviet, right? Even Putin can't control Lukashenko. He's so communist and Soviet. So when a guy like that is flipping bullish on Bitcoin, it's worrisome. It's concerning, right? It doesn't look like we're the start of a bull run at all when you have the absolute late adopt. And I think Peter Schiff also had turned bullish on Bitcoin. He made a tweet. If you guys remember the tweet that Adam Schiff, right? Adam Schiff. He was saying, okay, I understand. He kind of capitulated by saying, okay, I'm down with the Bitcoin reserve, but why ADA or whatever, which is a type of, once again, a late adopter, an old man turning bullish on something he had been bearish on for the last 14 years. All right, so it's something to think about. Absolutely. BTC tanking right now. Well, it's not tanking. I mean, it's still making a higher low. But yeah, that's the thing. If he's giving all this bullish news, like there's a reserve, blah, 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 is it market manipulation or is it, it's just interesting. But I'll go back and I'll read what she said from this date. So today's the 7th, so I'll start back there. March 7th, day of the summit. So we're there. It says, first crash wave. Bad news about markets. There could be sudden regulatory changes. The market becomes mysterious with the spread of false news and manipulations. Unexpected surprises. Likely a sharp and sudden decline. The market may start dropping significantly. The panic will be high. March 8th, a day of doubt and deception. Misinformation. There may be attempts to convince investors that the decline was a minor correction. Don't be fooled by any upward movement today. It could just be temporary rebound. Wow. Body mechanic, what's up, man? That's not bullish. Means government ain't buying it. Well, yeah, the government's not buying it. They're just going to keep what they have for it. Trump is a market maker right now. Luna, it's so true. He is a market maker. That's why I said my TA doesn't mean anything right now. Like any what happens tomorrow, like between his tweets now and tomorrow, that's going to be the deciding factor. Like there's nothing to chart really. And I had never called alt season yet. I never did on my channel. I never did, even though a lot of influencers were. I was very clear to you guys. One thing I had said is when this line broke here back in December, and I had multiple streams where I had talked about this right here being a massive problem for me, which was December of 2024. I said, this is not normal. You cannot break this trend line right here the way it broke it and got rejected. And even when we broke it, I was worried. And then we got rejected. I was like, oh, that's bad. And ETH has been down ever since then. And I don't know why people were calling it. We had no indication yet to call anything on this, especially on here. And I remember it broke and I was live streaming and I was like, oh, that was December. Wait, was it? What was the day? Yeah, it was December. Yeah, I was streaming. B-Roots came on the stream. And I remember talking about ETH. I was like, yo, we're moving up in a really bullish formation here. And ETH broke this trend line. And I was like, that's not good. And it got rejected. And then I made more streams over the next week. And I was like, none of this is good at all. Yeah, it was the beginning of December. It was a long time ago. Yeah, we've been down ever since. That shouldn't have broke this trend line right here. That wasn't good. Doesn't say it's not buying BTC, just not the others. Others will be added later. Okay, that's good. We've been interested to see how the vision plays out. At least we don't have to wait long to see. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting, Abdallah. One thing I can say for sure is that if I read the beginning again, it's exactly what happened, which is kind of the crazy part. It says, if I go back, March 3rd, a sudden small crash. Where are we at? Yeah, but this is the one where she says March 2nd, the beginning of the fake rally, gives the illusion that the market is looking good and encourages investors to buy. But there will be tension and invisible pressure on prices, a quick but unstable rise. This is a golden deception day for the whales. They might push prices up slightly to attract new investors. That was March 2nd. That was the day Trump made that tweet. And what she says there is crazy. This is a golden deception day for the whales. Abdallah, your girlfriend is a trip, man. Wow. The way she had so much clarity about the way the vision came is amazing. I used to do a lot of journeying. I studied shamanism and used to take people on journeys, where I'd have people in a room, they'd be laying down on the floor and I would play like shamanic drumming and I would talk them through a journey to access higher realms of consciousness. So the clarity she has in this and her ability to write it down. And, people would write afterwards. And I used to journey myself. And it is cool. I mean, it's a type of astral projection type thing. You're leaving your body and you're able to see from other dimensions, like a higher frame of consciousness in a way, right? Because time is not linear in the way we think of it. Like time could all be happening all at one time. It's interesting. Prophecies given to humans would usually be just true enough to fool you and then fall apart. A jinn trick, I think. Valiant, look, yeah, I'm open to it. Look, man, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's, we're yeah. But it, yeah. but maybe it lines up with you know what global events. She does mention that in the vision too. It is pretty crazy, no doubt about that. I did read the RH tweet. You want me to read it again? Oh, did you have a new one? Government will not acquire additional assets for the stockpile beyond those obtained through forfeiture. Yeah, so they're saying they're not going to buy more. The reserve will be capitalized with Bitcoin owned by the federal government that was forfeited as part of criminal or civil asset forfeiture proceedings. The executive order establishes a U.S. digital asset stockpile consisting of digital assets other than Bitcoin forfeited in criminal or civil proceedings. We never back tested the 73K breakout. Rich said that's normal in bull runs. You don't always have to, but you're right. Yeah, that could be the low. Maybe we just go back down and hang out there. This what she's writing goes all the way up till March 11th. And we know the moon is the March 14th, 15th area. So that could be just the peak of this turbulence, right? And then a reversal could come at the end of the month. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean it's over. She's not spelling out doomsday for us. But it just could mean we're heading into a messy area. And I think a lot of people were anticipating that anyway with the blood moon and what have you, right? Coming up. You can see the SPX, we're all on the edge of it too. I'm in a massive meta trade at the moment and trying to figure out what to do. Oh, sorry, can't see that. Okay, one second. You can. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So this is the SPX. I mean, look at that break, right? So was I hoping for what's this? No, I mean this. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was our. I guess that'd be here. Yeah. And then we're about to make our way to something. Maybe that was it. It's possible. I mean, I guess that's a pretty serious break. It's pretty bad. Let's go to Meta. So, yeah, Meta's just been going up nonstop. And I mean, I guess it's technically breaking out. I mean, I need to make decisions tomorrow here. It's decision time for me as well. 627 5 damn that was quite a drop down from up there, right? Reverse starts blood moon contrary to usual eclipse. Liquidation sweep. Cryptoland, this was from a vision of a friend of mine's girlfriend. That the whole thing I read out, she had a vision. The vision was had on February the 14th, and he sent it to me on February the 24th. All right. March 9th. So March 9th, she writes, second wave of decline. The market will be violent and unstable. We may even see even stronger drops. Some stability in traditional markets, but cryptocurrencies may remain volatile. And the reason we're giving it credence now is because everything that she predicted up till now came true, like exactly. There was so much specificity to the vision so far. So now we're comfortable sharing it, with the way things are playing out. But once again, guys, it's just fun. It's cool. Doesn't have to happen. But hey, she has it running up until the 11th. The blood moon's she has it going to the 13th. The blood moon's on the 14th. So maybe that's the peak of the blood, so to speak, right? The markdown it ends in the middle of the month and we stabilize and then we continue on. But it makes sense to me too, because it'll make the bull run last a lot longer. And it allows us to fill in a lot of those lower areas, bands, and consolidate. And the market really hasn't been tested yet. I don't like when stuff just goes up forever because psychologically the market participants never got tested with their asset. You know, like, hey, do you really believe in this asset? You know, those things are really important. You know, those moments. Or the world could end bankroll. Yeah, it's impossible too. If you guys have questions about it, come to the Telegram at St. Wolf Vision, and we can. We've been tested over here on PulseChain, right? That's why we're. Come to the Telegram at St. Wolf Vision if you guys want to chat about it more, or what have you. Abdellah's in there as well. You can ask questions with him. Telegram, St. Wolf Vision. Let me see if anybody else posted anything. Maria stream chat logs for today. Okay, cool. You can also see Maria Rahel's chat stream logs. There's somebody who posts whenever Maria streams, everything he talked about gets posted in there as well. So there's a lot of cool information in there, a lot of great alpha you guys want to catch. I guess I didn't get a full test of the stream. We didn't get to test how Zoom or the guests held up, but so far it went really smooth. Well, kind of. I lost the audio at one point. So I'm going to be in some trades at the market open, and then I think I'm going to go live pretty soon. Okay. So what time is the crypto summit tomorrow? March 7th at the White House at 6:30 p.m. So, fuck. That'll be midnight for me here. So, damn, they're not gonna do the discussion till the market closes. Dude, that's sneaky, man. This whole thing stinks. This whole fucking thing stinks. Why would they do it at 6:30? So it'll be 2:30 a.m. Beijing time. No, that can't be right. Beijing's way further ahead of me than that. Can't be right. 6 p.m. Oh, UTC. Oh, UTC time. Oh, dude, that's 7:30 my time. Oh, 6:30 UTC. Yeah, that's Central time. That makes sense. That's gonna be 7:30 my time. Oh yeah, I'll be streaming. I'm gonna go live for that for sure. I see that for the whole weekend. Okay, 1:30. There you go. That makes sense. Okay, so, nice. Okay, we're gonna be on top of that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Check 1, 2. Okay. What's this thing? Oh damn. You guys aren't selling because we just did that, are you? Yo, Abdallah, did we just affect the market? Are you guys selling just because we read that vision that his girlfriend had? Because right now, I swear, we just got brand new red candles. No, you guys are crazy. Dude, we don't know if it's going to come true. Dude, chat is selling. You guys are kidding me. We can't tell you guys anything. Okay, hang on. Okay, well, I definitely didn't affect Bitcoin right now. Hang on. Where are we at? Did Bitcoin just start moving right on a stream? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it came down some, but it's still above the new support. Fuck. Oh, man. I gotta get it together, man. You bought XRP? Abdallah, we shouldn't have told him, dude. I knew it. We shouldn't have said anything. Everyone's like, sell. Not gonna lie, I did front run some of the sellers. When did you sell, chat? Oh, Rune, what's up? Are you the Rune I know? From Sweden or Denmark? Oh, yeah, Rune was saying something a bit ago. He goes, I read the RH tweet. Oh, yeah, because it's selling because of the tweet. Is that Rune? Yeah, because he's saying they're not going to buy more of the assets. So, it's not because we, it's not because we told everybody. It's because, what the hell is on your photo there, dude? Some kind of animal? It's because Trump pretty much said that they're not buying more assets. That's kind of a big deal, right? Because the anticipation is that, the government's about to start buying Bitcoin. And he literally just said, no, we're not going to buy Bitcoin. We already have enough Bitcoin that we need. This is Abdallah's fault. I'm going to find him. I know where he lives. Let's go. Well, I did ask. I asked him 3 times. Like, you sure we're gonna do this? All right, we're gonna do it. This house music isn't right for that. I need something. I have the details for after Blood Moon in April. Not sharing. All right, we'll keep it private. We'll keep it private. We can't share. We can't trust the chat. Did you guys even smash the like button? Like five more people smash the like. Are you kidding me? Pups, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Blood Moon specifically says XRP in blood. Watch, you'll see. Let's go see that chart, actually. I want to see XRP. Yeah, so it's breaking. XRP's coming down, man. I don't know what these people like. Oh, yes. No, I think it's all coming down. It's all coming down right now because that tweet's pretty serious. He pretty much just told the market, like, hey, we're not going to buy any more crypto. All right. And it just timed out right when we talked about the vision. Nothing to do with that. Perfect sell. What's happening? Blood Moon specifically said. Chat 100x short on BTC at the 13th. Pops, appreciate those likes, man. Thanks so much. It's because the whole thing is about engagement, right? So it gets the word out, and really we talk about PulseChain. So you're pumping your own bags because the more people tune in, and actually, believe it or not, a lot of people that are finding about PulseChain are saying that they found this show. So when you're smashing the like, it's spreading the show around on YouTube, and then people are coming and being like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. What's this PulseChain stuff all about?" So it's really cool, and it's simple. You know, that's all it takes. Oh, he says smash the sell button. Smash like. I mean, sell. Oh, I got too many Jeters. Too many Jeters. Chat sold. That's the thing. Okay, but let me read that because she wrote that too. She says, misinformation. There will be attempts to convince investors that the decline was a minor correction. I don't know. But the thing is, he's already announced it. He already announced that there's possibly going to be no capital gains after a year. You know what? Maybe, okay, look. Here's the thing, man. Like, it doesn't have to play out exactly. Like, here's the thing, too. I still believe there's time for a massive rally to the upside. Like, it could still happen. Like, maybe if they announce no capital gains tax, you could still get this move up. And I have it as a very impulsive move. And then, of course, here's March 14th. So there's still space to do something and then still fall apart, you know. But we don't know what's going to happen, man. Trying to flood the market to buy cheaper. Don't be surprised if we go to 69, 70K. Many will be terrified, but it's bullish long term. Yeah, 100%. Smash the like button. Daddy Hexer's right. That's why I told you guys 69, or what did I write is my absolute line in the sand. I think I wrote 65 is the absolute last line in the sand. But you could come down here to, here's 68 something, so 69K, which is last support over here. This is where we broke out. See this breakout right here? An impulsive move. This is your big breakout right here, 69K right here, okay? So you can come back here and test it, no problem. Like, that's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. This is normal for patterns to come back and test the point of impulse. So like right here, this is the point of impulse right here. Okay, I'm sure there's another name for it too, but 69K right here. This is where we started this massive, massive impulsive move. It's very normal for a market to come back around and test it, okay? And then to go back up. All right, that's very normal to do that. That would not be very odd. It could even come down, I think for me, it could even come down as low as here to 65, 64, 65, and then go up. Now, if you break 64, 65, now it's a different story. Now you're coming down. Now it's coming down to another thing. Okay, so this could be just the best buying opportunity you've ever had in your life. All right. And once again, I was just reading what the vision of this person, because quite a bit of it had played out in a very interesting way. So it is what it is, man. It's very interesting. It had been super accurate so far. If we drop to 65, 69, what news could possibly make us go higher? Everything is tanked, the market. Well, maybe you get a peace resolution. Maybe some of these things come into effect, like they decide to print money because whatever escalates here next week resolves, and they print money. Your capital gains tax has already been established. Thing about that. So they're telling you there's no capital gain tax, and then they give you money, free money. You know, what's everyone? It's like a casino. Everyone's going to put all that capital into the markets. Mexi wants to feed or relist after taking money and then delisting. Yeah, I saw that. I should have brought it up tonight, Johnny. That was a good point. So I did reply to that post. I said, who did the negotiating? Because it comes down to negotiating, right? So Mexi may or may not have respect for the person doing the negotiating, so that can be a big issue. If they don't feel like the person necessitated a reason to develop or establish a relationship, they might go for the money grab, which it sounds like what they're doing, right? They're saying, okay, give us more money, because the negotiator gave the money too easily without stipulations, and or didn't just. And that's the art of. It's called The Art of the Deal. Okay, there's actually a book about it called The Art of the Deal, written by Donald Trump. So it's an amazing book. But negotiating is an art, and you have to do it correctly, or these things can happen. And they're coming in to squeeze the negotiator for more money, because whoever did the negotiating, they assume is a person who has access to the capital or whatever. They don't know it's not coming from. They don't know where it's coming from. They don't care. I guess they're just getting more. They're squeezing them now. They're squeezing them. They might have sensed desperation in the person doing negotiating too, that the person wanted this thing really badly. I don't know. It happens in dating too. We need clear definition of what they mean by US-based crypto. I made a fun thread. Okay, I'll check it. You want me to read it? No, they're going to get squeezed? Good. Well, now you send in the good negotiators, right? You send in the good people. You want me to pull it up? If you don't mind, I can do it. I did Mexi. Asking us to pay 90K. They want 90K again. All they need is 123. Where's the thing? It was. Oh. I guess I can go to Johnny Chaos, right? And I'll find it. Wow. Johnny's been busy. I guess I come here. You linked me? Oh, you linked me. We're in Telegram. Probably here. pDAI. Uh-oh. Somebody just posted this. Is that us tonight? What is this? No. I don't even know what this is. All right, we'll check that later. And that's now. What's this? I hope this wasn't your negotiation video with Mexi. Oh man, I don't see it, brother. But I'm not the best at X yet. I'm kind of just learning it right now. It's my next project is to learn X, but I'm back. Rebent. No, CFX Studios. Okay. Okay. Oh, because you didn't write, or I don't know, saying, well, okay. Congratulations, Mexi. We will be listing you a list of future litigations. You might want to Google Hex versus CMC before making the mistake they did of assuming it's an idle threat. This is this is your one and only warning, Mexi official. Relist or refund or plan for years of litigation, attorney fees, and hundreds of articles shining a light on your organization and operations. Fix this. I guess that's why I didn't get it, brother. It just says Saint Wool. That's why I didn't see it. Oh, that's funny. So you're okay. You're doing the hardball negotiation. All right. You're going right to hardball. I don't know. We got to find out. We got to find out more details before we hardball him. Like, you got to talk to him first. You got to find out who the decision maker is and understand the details. Johnny, you can't sue Interpol for defamation. Got to rebrand to Saint Red. Gang. What's up? Frank White, how you doing? Did B-Roots just say he dumped? Oh, come on. What's going on? Why does all this have to happen while I'm streaming? It's just been like this for the last... Did he just tweet something like that? That's not his style. What did he say? In the face of a person who dumps PTGC, pDAI, and teddy bear. I'm on this jet like drinking on the way to Vegas. Nice. You better watch out. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Moon King and his subscribers are coming to the PulseChain conference. Jet flying, limousine riding. Right on, man. It's going to be fun. Oh, we didn't look at Most and Pump. Let's go look at those really quick. Go look really quick. Oh man, everything just gets more and more interesting. All I wanted was a stochastic cross on the stochastic. That's all I wanted. Let's go look at most and pump really quick. All right, pump tires making its way down to looks like 007. I have a nice juicy target right there. I think that's definitely going to be hit. Most is coming to my target of 5 cents. Now, that's not the final target. If things really get loosey-goosey here, then we're looking at 0.038. But we're heading down there to that 5 cent range. Now, why you didn't believe the vision? Today is the 7th. First crash wave. Well, look, I'm out of things to short. Like, I'm not selling my core. I'm not dumping Pulse X, pDAI, Inc., right? So now my meta trade, I should have trimmed by now, and I thought we'd get a juicier bounce. But no, man, I've been with it so far. I think I've been giving pretty balanced takes on things, because I've had my concerns, right? And like the night that man put a gun to his head, I was worried about. I was like, look, this isn't good. It's spiritually not good for the markets. It's not good for a lot of reasons. It's an energy thing. I believe in this stuff. I look at this stuff. I'm very technical as well, but I also believe in God. I believe in karma. I believe in angels. I do. I believe I'm surrounded by them. I believe when a man blows his brains out live over this stuff, it's like an energy thing. Shot goes in the universe, it sends a message. So it was something that the plane of existence we're on has to contend with and deal with and absorb, right? I believe there's spiritual ramifications for everything we do and think about. I believe in that 100%. Alts is down when your Bitcoin is up or down. The ripple effect, Ash Tree. Yep. I believe in these things. I believe they're very powerful. I don't mean it's oh man. I'm just going to jump on a stream really quick. We'll do it now. Everything's dumping right while we're moving. But look, it's moving to my target. My target was 420. Nothing's changed, pups. I said, I've been saying this point of confluence right here was kind of my target, okay, for quite a while. And hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully we don't go much lower than that. But obviously you've got the bottom of this channel here at 309, right? Was it 300? Let's say 300. So, it depends how much of this box we fill. You guys see that? I'm sure you guys can see better than me. I have fucking glasses on. So. Yeah. So, the box does go all the way down here to 300. So. Saint, but the greater vision is pDAI to $1 and Hex is going to fly. We shouldn't just give them the negative. No. But we got to see what happens tomorrow. We're still in a correction. We're still in a corrective mode. We're still in correction. But everything's squeezing down. I said this. I said we're making bullish patterns in terms of, we're not just like falling apart. Like look at this on pDAI. Look at this falling wedge, giant falling wedge. So at some point, whenever this correction's finished, right, it's going to come up Probably do some, you know, at some point and like blast off like crazy, right? It's just going to go nuts. I mean, obviously it's going to be, you know, could be a little bit of sideways chop, but it's going to blast off, you know, wherever that is. Backwards Hat Dad, what's up, bro? We played your video earlier. We played it, brother. Thanks so much, man. I'm going to play it again. I had some sound issues tonight. I got a new setup, but everything was working great. But this time, well, I haven't had one stream where everything works yet in a while. You missed it again. I'll play it again another time. It was cool, man. People really liked it. It was Pulse Pup said it was. He said he was grooving with it. But thanks, brother. Really appreciate that. Pup, smash the like button. We are at 663 people on the stream. When this hits 666, it's lights out. If market makers wanted to create an extended bull run, it would look like this. Cotton, that's what I've been saying, man. Because if you want this bull run, which I've said it could get to 2026, even 2027, you're going to need a drawdown phase in here at some point. All right? You're going to need a little bit of chop and sideways. If we were to just get bullish right now, it would get like kind of like my chart where I showed you guys, where we would have a massive impulse ways to the upside if we took off. And, you know, this shit would blow up at some point because we have so many gaps down below us. Like, you know, so maybe it's great. We take a breather, we consolidate, we touch some lower targets, fill in some gaps, gain some strength, let retail get some money in their hands. Maybe Trump writes some checks in a few weeks here. And then we really rip to the upside, right? Yeah, I think we could get a pump tomorrow. It just may be shorter lived, right, than people think. By the way, I second a 24-hour stream or 12. Maybe tomorrow I'll just, because I have to come in, I'll be doing a lot of stuff here, so I'll just kick on the stream and I'll just do it like we did on Trump. Remember when Trump was being elected and I went for, I think we did 9 hours? I think it was a 9-hour stream, possibly. Maybe I'll just kick it on and we'll just let it run. Stream till we are over 100K again. I'll do it if I can get the system to cooperate and not have issues. Let's see. Yeah, I lost sound. Maybe I just need a computer restart. Yeah. You know, that's probably what I need. What else should we see? We did, I mean, let me see. I want to see what Atropa is at 4 cents. See, we're not that far away from our supports, guys. So, for example, where we are now, 4 cents. If Atropa were to come and touch this line here, where it's done this whole bull run, you see where it's come back here, touched it again over here. That's 3.5 cents. For example, and we're already at 4 cents. So we're not, it'll feel like everything's falling apart, but you got to understand you're just almost there. Like literally your support is literally right here. Bam, and you're on support, and then you start moving up until you know what I mean? We're already almost there. And every chart looks like this where we're close. So for us, the distance, that's why somebody's saying like don't get bad news, but I don't see a lot of bad news. We're already oversold mostly. Not oversold, but we're already, our downside is very limited. Okay. So that's the bullish news here. So if the market does need to have this juicy correction, our downside is very limited. Unless your token, you know, pumped like crazy, like possibly, you know, some of these ones that were just pumping really hard, they may have further to fall. Oh, Pulse Pup. What's going on? Okay. Ink's at 218. I mean, for most of these things we're holding, it's mostly upside for us once the correction's over. I mean, Okay, ink could go down. Sure, like a little bit more. Like first thing I noticed was Deerslayer. No music, no rain tonight. Yeah, man. When the stream started, we lost the audio, and then all I could get back was the mic. And I can give you guys audio, but what we realized is I can't get audio if I give you the audio. So, for example, I can switch it. Like if I go like this, then you guys will hear it. If I go, now you're getting audio. Now, I can hear the mic, but I can't hear what you're hearing anymore. So I have no idea how loud the audio is. So we just decided to leave it on this setting. So maybe you hear it through the mic a little bit. I jump on and join you for sure in that stream, Saint. Oh, if we do a 12-hour stream? Or if we play the video you made? Oh, we passed 666. Damn. Oh, it's 666 right now. Everybody smash the like right now. It's 666 people viewing the stream right now. So we got to smash the like right now. I'm going to smash it too. Fuck it. We get some good vibes going on this thing. So that's probably your fifth wave, right? For Finny. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing. Is that it? No, this is not it. Yeah. So there's your hockey stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you get a nice juicy ABC coming down here. I mean, that's just fucking vertical. All right. So ST ETH is probably close to its bottom, but to be honest, shit. This could definitely go lower. Yeah, that'd be rad, man. You should join sometime. Yeah, Deerslayer, where you been, man? Dude, we had somebody yelling PEDO tonight. I had to throw somebody off the stream. They were talking about child loving, and it was like the one time we needed you here. And it was somebody that you've seen before. It was that troll, Super Merc, I think. And then his comments were getting blocked. So I was like, hey man, you're writing out those words. And then he started spelling out the words, like, like not, like really nasty ones. And I had to throw him off the stream, man. I don't like doing that to anybody, but that was just nasty. Investor volume was wild. 300. Wow, almost $2 million of volume. Well, I mean, that's fair. It's a $62 million market cap still, $1.7 million of volume. Liquidity. Oh, liquidity is so low. That's why it's running like so hard. I mean, that's insane low liquidity right there. So it's got the mad pump of metals going on. I did a permaban, I think I did. I think that was the first time I used it, so I don't even know if I did it. I think that's what it was. I just clicked whatever. Yeah. Rich. Yes, he's the only mod right now. He's the only mod. Need buys. Need buys, yeah. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. That did not hold up. So maybe we'll go look at Bitcoin really quick again too. Where's it at? 86. Oh fuck. ETH is okay, ETH is falling apart. This is my main concern here. I think if they were gonna pump it, it would have started. You should hand out some more wrenches. I get them. We don't just hand them out so easily, Chad. You gotta prove your worth. Those tariffs are killing the bull. The tariffs are killing the bull. So, pup. So here's what tariffs do. It's gonna cause inflation. That's a concern, right? And inflation back. ETH 21 must hold. Yeah, it's holding so far. Make this a little stronger here. Black Pepper, my rental tenant moved out and took the refrigerator and the Wi-Fi router. So much passive-aggressive income to be made. Jeez. So, look, man, the whole crypto market got the news they'd been waiting for, and they're selling. Oh, yeah. It's still holding up. Let's see what ADA do. We see what did ADA do here? ADA. Charles Hoskinson. Well, it's still holding up. Fuck. Dollars looks like shit too. ETH yearly dead, not good. ETH yearly is dead. Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to rub the look, I've been concerned about ETH since beginning of December, like I said, since we broke this line, but I can zoom out. I just don't know if you guys are ready for it. I've seen all these charts already. Yeah, I know what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, it's still hanging on the ledge. But look, that's why I have a box down here, right? I have it there for a reason. My boxes are pretty good. They tend to get respected. So I've had this box here for a very long time, but I didn't think it doesn't have to happen until the end of the bull run, but I'm not gonna touch it right now. But as long as we're above 1900, we're okay. We break 1900, there's a lot of air, and not a lot of air, but I think it would just smash through a lot of things. We're all relying on what Vitalik does tomorrow. Trump just signs a reserve. Yeah, and everything's selling off, right? It's great. No, but it could be just a little buy the rumor, sell the news. Tomorrow we might probably get a juicy pump out of it. Let's go to that video. The Trump dump. Oh, you guys can't hear that. Hang on. I gotta switch the audio to here.
Today we're signing, this is a very historic and executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is a promise that you made throughout the campaign, and today we're keeping that promise. The reserve will be capitalized in Bitcoin that the federal government already owns, so it won't cost taxpayers a dime. This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. And premature sales of Bitcoin over the past years cost American taxpayers over $7
Rich.
billion.
Who said that?
Because we didn't have a long-term strategy.
Right.
Now we do.
And this is something you believe in?
Yo, Agent 87. I'd only looked up to the 6 month. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not see this one. I'm probably talking over the fucking thing. I did not put it on the yearly. Yeah, that's bad.
Okay.
But ooh.
Today we're signing, this is a very historic and executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is a promise that you made throughout the campaign, and today we're keeping that promise. The reserve will be capitalized in Bitcoin that the federal government already owns, so it won't cost taxpayers a dime. This is like a digital Fort Knox for digital gold. And premature sales.
I think we'll at least get to the top of my box.
Cost American taxpayers.
We'll put the audio back. Probably heard that. So it's signed. So it. I mean, see, that's why you know this stuff's such horseshit. Okay. So this is the yearly on Ethereum, all right? Now, what this is called, these are yearly candles, man. These aren't they're, but look, man, look. See this gravestone doji on the yearly? You probably would have seen this and not expected this next to it, okay? And look what happened. And these are the things in crypto that usually this stuff doesn't happen in fucking Forex or stock market or stuff like that, right? But it happens in crypto where you look at this fucking yearly gravestone fucking doji and look at the next candle next to it, right? Like this is you would expect maybe at least something not that. So sure, you've got a bearish engulfing, which is just a bigger red candle, but you kind of have to weigh it with a lot of things. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But the thing is, we are getting it where we're getting it. Like, for example, where you got this gravestone was after highs. So you had an all-time high and you expected a drawdown, right? And then 4-year cycle continues. You're getting this near the end of a cycle. Not near the end. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. So a drawdown maybe, yeah, it's not a great candle to see right now. Yeah, I mean, if I were to flip it over and you showed me this, it would be very bullish to me, right? If I flip the ETH chart, you see over here, this is very bullish, rips the upside. This is just like, looks like a big W right here. Might get a little bit, and that's what it looks like to me. The top of this box is 1250, by the way. This line is 1900. It's a pretty important line to me. I do have some supports in here in the middle on the way down, but and then you have just pure air over here. There's just fucking pure air. But we're not going to worry about that right now. we need to. We'll look at that if we break 1900. We'll come in. We'll come and look at stuff. No reason to fucking add extra fear into our lives for nothing. Nothing's happened yet. All right. They just signed the crypto reserve. It's fucking really cool. Bitcoin could pump any second. Yeah, look, this is a cycle low. This is timed really well. I mean, we still could get a big juicy pump before, it just may not be long lived, but we could have a very serious pump load, Could do something like that. Right? Let's go back and see. I want to see the solid X. Oh, this is solid X. You guys can see that. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, we all knew there was a blood moon coming up, so it was something that had to be contended with. They don't call it a blood moon for nothing. Okay. But see what I mean by so many things we're already almost in our drawdown already. We were already front running everybody, so we'll probably be the first people to reverse out of here. So keep that in mind as well. So, you'll probably if we continue this bloodiness into the blood moon, your tendency will want to be to look away. But actually, you should be looking and going, okay, what's come all the way down, and what can I add to my bag? Because you're going to get some really great deals. And when the cryptocurrency market resumes its uptrend, so maybe that reversal happens right after the middle of the month. Maybe it happens inside of April, May. We don't know when it's going to reverse, okay? But when it does, because the lawsuit was dropped, because we were so consolidating for so long, we may be the first people to rip out of the gate. And Richard Hart may make that also certain too. He may also be ready, like primed and ready to start ripping to the upside. So don't look away too long, because when things reverse on PulseChain, because of low liquidity, think about everything, all the changes. He staked all the hex. He crushed the infinity incentive yield. There's very low liquidity, and it's going to be very hard to build a position once we reverse. And I do think we might be the first ones out of the gate, because we were the first people to crash down. And I think we may be the first people to recover and start moving to the upside. So you want to be ready for that. So you want to keep paying attention. Of course, I'll still be live streaming and doing this, and we'll be keeping abreast on what's going on. But definitely don't look away, because there are also going to be certain projects that are going to pop up and run. You're going to have opportunities in here. If we do get this little consolidation a little bit. I'm wondering if this kind of reminds me of ETH right now a little bit. So. Yo. There's some similarities there. I see the M. We don't want to entertain that idea, though. Yeah, that would be good. Maybe seized cartel crypto will massively fund the reserve in the near future. That's a way to think positively about the situation. That dollar pushing up just a little bit here. We got BTC 87. That's still holding up okay on BTC so far. Getting bought up pretty quick. All right. Well, we got to touch in the morning. I'm going to do an earlier stream. We got the strategic reserve. We got a lot of things we wanted here. This song goes perfect. Can you guys even hear the song? Night body mechanic. Exciting times. Oh, you can't hear the music. Good mic. There we go. Perfect soundtrack. Man, these are exciting times. Well, nobody panic. Like I said, we are down the most. We don't have a lot to, if it does get squishy, and we will be the first ones out of the gate. And I do feel that the rest of the bull run will be led by us. Yeah, that's what I've been listening to, by the way. Too bad you guys couldn't hear it tonight. It's a perfect music. We're gonna be the first ones out of the gate, man. We're gonna crush it. And pay attention to the Pulse conference. Everyone's over there. Give everybody some likes. I'm sure they'll be posting soon and putting up little videos and snippets of what's going on. So definitely give your support out there. They're out there in Vegas having a time of their life right now. And hopefully tomorrow we can do some live. I'll be on and we can catch some of them and chat with them while they're over there. But chat, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks for all the likes tonight and the super chats. Yeah, just hold on, man. Like I said, we don't have, our downside is very limited compared to everybody else. It's very limited. All right. So, and we'll be the first ones out of the gate, but let's see what happens. We're not calling it, we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah. And come to the Telegram at St. Wolf Vision. We're in there all the time. There's great alpha in there. You guys can ask questions. Body Mechanics in there. DZ's in there. Everybody's in there. Abdella's in there. Fast Abdul's in there. Pedro's in there, Deerslayer's in there, everybody's in there, man. Good alpha. So stop on over there at St. Wolf Vision. It's all in the thing, the details. And yeah. Grumpy Schnauzer's in there too. He's in there too. Everything's gonna be good, man. William on X, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're gonna make it, dude. It's gonna be good. We'll keep you up to date. Up to speed. Every detail. All right, peace, everybody. You have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in the Telegram.